Chris is like, that's one day of Final Fantasy grind like that.
Game.
I just did a quick login while we were waiting for you in to send my retainers on new missions and send my little my retainers Jacko, Tomaz, and Potrak.
Wait a minute. Wait, I never get permission for this.
Well, the Chocobo was named Tom to begin with, so he's a step up for Tom.
Hopefully it was
Who
a
wouldn't like
fat
to mount
chocobo.
Tom?
Come on.
Not yet.
Tomaz, you might be like a bunny lady.
Oh, baby, his dream.
I don't mind.
Who wouldn't want to be?
You can go
Wait,
for it.
I think Jacko, either you or Potrak is like a cat girl. I'm not sure which.
Please me.
One of you's a cat girl, one of you's a Lalafell.
Ooh.
Oh no, not the Lalafell.
No,
It's the one thing I remember of Final Fantasy. I hate those fucking falafels.
poor guy. Falafels.
Okay,
Yeah, I've just always called them potatoes.
that's what they are. So, meanwhile, do I not have any music playing in this campaign at the moment? None. Okay.
Bad DM.
I start the combat music, but never started the IMD. Yeah. Okay, so when we left off, we left off straight up after the party had had cut down a New Dawn patrol. It is, by my calculation, the evening now of the 18th of April. In fact, let me get the traveling map thing open just so I can keep incrementing the dates there. I'm not traveling.
Yeah, can we get put on the world map unless we still need to do something?
Yeah,
else,
no, there's nothing on here. I just here is where it was. So go back to the world map. But yeah, so it's time to. It was a second travel action. It's time to, it's night
Rest.
Obviously.
I guess the one thing consideration from that last map is, did we grab any of their gear? Was there anything worth grabbing? Because I know they have the +1 striking hammer for the captain normally.
If we did none of that, I think I
Yep.
left all
I don't think we did that.
I think the only thing we did was collecting the badges for you, right?
back to Rhodes.
Are we like, for like this random shit, like the weapon and stuff we always loot, do we want them in my bag of holding, or do we want them in the knapsack that you've got, Josh? Do you care?
I don't care.
The knapsack has significantly more volume. I'll just point that out.
Yeah, but we could put like all the weapons or stuff we're playing a hand in, almost in the bag of holding, and then use a knapsack for like our actual permanent stuff, you know? So like we'll put the stuff we're gonna get rid of in the bag of holding.
In terms of magical equipment that there was, sergeants carry nothing, privates I assume have nothing.
Privates, oh yeah, baby.
Corporals probably have nothing, correct. Lieutenant then I believe was a +1 glaive. Yeah, +1 glaive.
So we have a +1 glaive and a +1 striking hammer.
And a +1 striking hammer, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in mine, Josh. And you're muted, Josh.
You're gonna put it in yours?
Yeah, I think we'd like. How about we put the stuff which we like plan to get rid of basically as soon as possible in mine, and then like stuff we want to keep or maybe use, we put in yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until yours is still.
Very organized.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Beck, he's a numbers guy.
Exactly. It's like I keep sticking in hammers and the hammer keeps popping back out. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this bag? So this is broken.
It's just like shoots out, like hits you in the face.
It's like fucking. You got a fucking problem back.
It's like trying to force like a basketball underwater. Just like
Oh, Beck would win that fight.
He's just like force it in, hold the bag closed.
I'll win this fight.
He just walks around forcing it shut.
Okay, but yeah,
that's awesome.
So it is now nighttime. We are out on the plain, so we're definitely setting up a camp.
Oh baby.
So why don't you all go ahead and do your lovely evening rolls?
I want to hang out with the cat.
Hey yo!
Ooh, oh, this is great. This sword's almost as sharp as thumbs did, Moon Song. That's good work.
Thank you.
So that's
My
+1.
Wait, they're doing my armor, right?
Well, someone's
I think it's
weapon,
armor,
someone's
your armor, and
Yeah, my armor, your weapon.
Wait, no, is it?
No, I think we were doing that.
Normally you
Leon's
do.
armor
in
and-
parts
Normally we
you've
would swap
done-
around,
yeah.
right?
What, sorry? I
It's
think
a
we
party
swapped around though. I
weapon.
think we swapped.
Okay. So Beck's
Because
armor.
it makes more
Leon's
sense. So I already hit a lot, and I already get hit a lot.
True. Fair enough.
Alright, so our +1 AC tomorrow. But yeah, I want to hang out with the cat, because that's just like nature. I'm just hanging with the cat.
I'm also hanging with the cat, but whatever.
Hey, I'm talking to him, Leon.
You can join Leon and the cat in there.
It was called like Paws or some shit, right? What was it called again?
Claudia.
It's Claude.
Claude, that's the one. That's the one.
I don't think. Yeah.
That's not bad. It's still gonna get the guy.
Look, we're just gonna have a little wander about, not too far from camp, but catch some fresh air. You know, a little bit of stretching the old paws.
Fucking hate it.
Yeah, you guys, hang out together, go for a bit of a walk, stretch your legs, exercising your natural abilities.
I'll tell Leon about the cat,
And you,
it seemed to get hurt by the fire and all that, so I'm starting to realize
So
less
it's
ghosty cat, more physical cat.
But can it die?
I mean, I'm not in a hurry to find out.
I give it a look. You can die.
it gives you a look.
I mean, my perception look, Chris, I use insight to perceive the look. It's a 29. What do I think the look means?
You think the look means I'm hungry.
I think it's hungry, Leon. But if it gets hungry, sure, that means it's alive, right?
Yeah, it does hunt, and it's
So, did you conjure it from spirit energy, or how do gods work?
Well, I mean, I didn't really do anything, to be honest.
Right.
I was I felt like it was my duty to, help or say thanks to those tigers that helped us out before. And while I did that, part of their ghostly essence, I don't know what you call that. I'm not a priest or anything.
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm, yeah. It jumped out of the body, and it's
It jumped out of the body? What body?
Yeah, of the the deceased tiger on the ground. As if it was going to heaven, but instead of going to heaven...
Oh, you went and found a dead tiger?
What do I mean I want to go out? No, I already found it. It found us. It was one of the tigers that helped us out.
Oh, you went all the way back there?
What are you... Back? It was already in my spear.
Oh, okay, so you didn't actually mean the body of a tiger, you meant your spear. Okay.
Yeah.
So it came out of the spear, not the body.
No, wait, so first it came out of the body and into the spear, and then it came out of the spear and it became a tiger.
Oh, so it's not living, really, then. It came out of the fucking spear. It can't actually be alive.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought, but, it is eating and sleeping and getting hurt, so maybe it's pretty
You reckon you can make some more?
Wait, I can, telepathically speak to it a little bit.
What? So, is it alive? Just ask it then, man.
At this point, the tiger takes off in pursuit of some animal.
Wait, stop, come back for 1 second, please. I don't want to interrupt your hunt, but...
Commanding the animal. Hey, wait, come back.
Command the animal to come back to me, Chris.
It has eyes only for the rabbit.
Oh my god,
what?
Good enough.
It's an animal companion, don't it?
Are you sure you really... Maybe it's... You know what I mean?
Oh, well, it seems to certainly be alive. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't ignore my orders like that, would it?
Yeah, that's just gonna have free will, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's nice, I guess. It makes me feel a little bit better about the whole situation.
Yeah, I guess it could just leave if it fucking was sick of you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who could sick of me? I'm great.
But you can't make any more of this. Why don't you make more out of the spear, Get 50 of them.
Like I said, I wasn't really an active part of the whole ritual. I was kind of more of a conduit, I guess.
Oh, man, God's a fucking weird man.
Yeah, I mean, I can, if you want a tiger for yourself, you can try that.
That's alright. I think one tiger's enough for any fucking party.
Yeah, it's hard enough to explain, that's for sure.
Yeah, 2 tigers. Well, it's probably 2 tigers. It's probably not twice as hard to explain. Once you have 1 tiger, they're probably not satisfied by a 2nd tiger.
I suppose.
Just say you got.
Especially if it's maybe a smaller one, and maybe there's
You're
a
saying
more,
tigers
a little tiger family.
provide diminishing returns in value.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're really looking for the shock value, like 1 tiger is almost as shocking as 2 tigers. I feel.
I mean, but eventually it picks back up because if there's a million
over
tigers,
10,
it gets really crazy.
Well,
It's a bell curve.
But it is nice to see you show an interest in this back. I mean, too many people forget that not just humans got, hurt by the devil invasion. It was the whole world,
sure,
really.
If you say so. But it was more the fact that you don't fighting with it right in the middle of everything, and it's it's good to know who your allies are.
Oh yeah, basically all you need to know is it sees an enemy, jumps at it.
Alright, just like me. Got it.
Yeah. They're pretty similar in that respect, yeah. And your eating habits also, yeah.
I suddenly sniff food inside.
As you guys stand there and discuss this, you see a great sort of flock of migratory birds flying, like several thousand in a big flock overhead, and you read in their patterns with your natural abilities that the weather tomorrow is going to be great.
Dude, I reckon it's going to be some nice weather tomorrow.
Yeah,
The party's the bird whisperer, man. That's crazy.
farmers always used to say, "Watch the bird."
Things you
Yeah,
can do.
those damn birds. Keep an eye on them. That's why they made the scarecrow, so the birds would fly
It's
up.
kind of like reading the entrails, but less messy.
But maybe from way up above, you kind of look like a scarecrow. I'm thinking, with the hair and all that. Well, why me?
Yeah. We really should cut Beck's hair.
Why me? Hey, no. Where did you come from?
I'm not there.
Yeah, over my head.
just saying this to Moonsong back at the
No, I mean, they know. I kind of, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's getting a little long. I started to get a bit worried it might be caught in the fight, but until that happens, it'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
Next.
That is
I think I
where,
look a bit too.
that's where he gets his power. Like, are we gonna go, the story of Samson all over again?
Next fight, you guys are against some kind of like machine with a conveyor belt, and Beck like hair gets caught. Gets
Oh god, why did I cut my hair?
into like a stomping jaws or some kind.
And this is some Incredibles.
We will max HP, by the way. At some point, we heal.
Yeah.
Post 5.
Well,
Right?
push his on.
We'll down 20. Yeah, it's fine.
How down was everyone? How many?
Why is my
down?
current so much higher than my
down
max?
stuff, but they had spells, so I would have healed myself up. And everyone.
Okay. Well, good. Figure out what spells you use then, because you got a
I
nighttime roll.
Just down arrows.
By the way, Brom, you have toughness as well, right?
I do.
Cool.
So much is everyone down? Because I can just chuck some spells around.
You both have identical HP now.
Yeah, I just wanted to check.
Did I update? Yeah, so 125, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Catching up.
Oh, I don't know if we're still gonna catch them.
I mean, the reason I have more, I think, is like... Wait, what's your guys' con? 18? 16?
Must be
14.
16.
14?
14.
Shouldn't I be higher?
Yeah.
I have a DA, or I have an 8 for my ancestry, 10 for class. Huh.
Yeah.
So what if you put in the other thing, Jacko?
9.
Yeah, see, the thing is I didn't put anything in the other, just did manually.
That's where you gotta put toughness. Yeah.
Alright, so 9.
It should
So,
be 9
max
higher
is...
if you,
yeah.
if you have one more con, you should be 9 higher
Cool.
from each level.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so tanky now.
134.
So I'm just like... Yeah.
You see, I'll be there when we hit level 10.
Oh, baby. Hey, what is that 3d8 roll, by the way, Tom? Feels kind of bad.
That's me. Yeah, that's a really bad roll. I'm killing you guys.
Yikes.
I don't know what everyone else is at.
I mean, if you're feeling that bad, Mootlong, I got
I'm good.
some first aid supplies. No, you're alright. Okay.
Okay. Actually, just
Putting
turns
it down
over.
for the night then.
Yeah.
And thus we rest very restfully.
No, how do you know?
Very restfully.
Because it just said nothing at all.
Okay.
I guessed. I played the odds.
That or you
I just have buttons.
Dude, I
you
wish I
just
was
know
so
the
fucking
back
bad.
end. You really, you're not rolling. You just hit a
Yeah,
button and it says
exactly.
nothing at all.
Yeah, I've just got to.
Dude, you should have a button for each of them, but then also roll the d6 aside with button you press. Genius.
Whoa.
You're that like, is it Josh OG and all those guys that did the CS:GO Lotto
No,
stuff?
baby.
You're that guy. Hashtag odds.
Manipulating the odds behind the scenes.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah.
If I was manipulating the odds, I wouldn't have given you guys that traveling cleric nearly so quickly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
True.
I have a nice.
And instantly
sleeping
got
Now
it.
dream
you're just
about
like,
having
I just
a-
don't want to fucking deal with this shit the whole time.
Yeah, I've got to
Get
be
done
more
with.
like that. Yeah, I'm like, fucking do I really want to roleplay? I'm going to a town, and it's finally a stupid cleric. Fuck that.
It would have been kind of funny to have you try to go into town and
Oh my god, it's fucking weird.
talk business with a cleric on your own. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But alas.
Back social encounter all by himself. Interesting.
But alas.
Alright.
But alas, indeed. And so,
So, do we want to go closer to the border, or do you just want to try to go through one set of woods?
Yeah, No, I mean,
I guess the woods. I mean,
I
the
don't
woods
think the woods. You know, I'm not. I mean, they're all right,
they've proven to be pretty safe.
but we
Well,
also
that was when we were on the road.
we
We were
also
on the road in the woods the whole
we
time.
passed next to the border last time we came up this way, right? And it was pretty chill.
Correct.
Like, I think we can skirt around the edge of the forest, and if we're
Okay.
so close to it, might be
So
alright.
south.
Yeah, but narratively, Chris, we're very close to the forest in the south. We're not
Good
close.
to know. Good to know.
The edge of Fangorn.
Exactly. That's why if he has a button for edge of forest or far away from forest as well.
And then south again. Just kidding, no. Southeast.
Or we attack the farthing kite.
Exactly.
See,
Taking
Lord,
it down from
Atlantean.
the inside. Let's do this shit.
Southeast, okay.
Once we take over control, how do they get back control?
What a very chill day it's been.
Oh, we also were fighting in the morning, right, Leon?
Yeah, a little bit of sparring.
To
Maybe a
test
little bit of
myself, I have started to fight you in the morning blindfolded. Because
We'll
I
try
have
not to
had
take
to
it
deal
as
with
an
an
insult.
invincible enemy and have decided it's time to practice. And that is narratively why today I have combat flexibility blindside. Because of our
So I was
beautiful
gonna say one of these times I want to do that, and then like I'll blind for you, like okay, and then I will like use my stealth to sneak away. So you're just like
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
nothing.
No, but now because I have
You're just sitting there in a
blind
field swinging at fucking
fight,
nothing
I have
the
a
whole
blind
time.
fight today, so I know when you're not there. It's cool.
Ah, yeah.
So that's narratively why I have blind fight today,
Yeah.
because I have learned it
Cool.
with Leon's
I mean,
test.
I'll try not to be
Nice.
insulted. I mean, I'm not
Nice.
that great, but I mean, come on now.
No, Leon, I gotta learn how to fight invisible enemies. The fucking spellcasters keep popping up.
I mean, for one thing, I'm on the other side.
No, that doesn't happen. Leon. I already know. I know what square you're
You
in,
gotta
my
get the
man.
practice, and it happens at the start, and then you get
Sure, it
better.
does. It happened yesterday, technically. Sure, it does.
Okay, so yeah, you guys. Sun sets behind the Farthenkith. Yeah.
So do we see it in the
make off on the
distance?
distant horizon? It's definitely larger than it
Yeah.
was the last time you traveled this way. Like it doesn't look close to
How long
fully
ago
finished
was
yet,
it,
but
Chris? We were last year.
it was a couple of months ago at least.
Okay, yeah, I guess. It does.
Well, it might have been maybe like 2.5 months ago, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
I wasn't making specific. Well, actually, maybe I was. No, I was only recently. I started noticing exactly when.
When we were in this square, exactly.
What's this today? It's the. Actually, it was more. I think it was like 3 months ago.
Damn, okay, yeah. I guess it makes sense. It's quite a bit of progress.
Let me see.
Oh, so we're in now. Yeah, at least.
Damn.
Because the first time I noted a date was the 16th of February, which was the day that you were in the ziggurat of Sandorix.
Oh, damn, yeah, way longer ago than that, then, yeah.
Yeah.
I see, yeah, but I mean, 3.5.
But
I'd say
that was
about,
2
right?
months ago you were there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Three
so it was
and
a
a half.
while. And yeah, the progress since you guys were last here is definitely noticeable. And as the sun sets behind it, there is noticeably not from like any specific part of it. It's too distant to really make out exact details, but like the faint sort of gleam, the like darkish green gleam and hue of like adamantine plating, or like infusing in the structure. Like those of you who are familiar at all with what the metal looks like recognize the
So
sort
it
of
could
like,
be
the
like,
general
hey,
color of
is
it.
that good enough evidence that they for sure found one? They definitely didn't have that when we last came by.
Yeah. Look, getting kind of worried, but
she kind of Blackbird's eyes aren't like necessarily as good as everyone else's.
They
But
probably
kind of
thought
and studies it and says it's definitely something, but it
it's not a good
doesn't
sign.
tell us everything we want to know about
Sure.
where they found it and how much there is.
Man, I wouldn't want to be one of the poor saps who gets sent to attack that fucking place. Holy shit.
I mean, it depends on how many men are guarding it, I guess. The thing by itself can't hurt you, right? Wait, can
They're
it?
just like
I
gets
don't
them
know.
out of the ground.
Oh, they have catapults or something, right?
Like a
Yeah, or
Jaeger.
does this turn into oh shoot, what was that terrible movie about the roaming cities?
Oh,
the book's great.
London?
Mortal Engines, yeah.
Very good.
Mortal Engines,
I love
yeah.
the book. The film. I haven't seen it. I don't want to watch it and spoil my
The trailer looks okay.
Yeah.
But...
Just reminded me. Do you remember? I can't even remember what the campaign was. Josh, I think it was you, Rod. Probably Virgil might have been playing in that one, where you guys fought Zod Gilla in a giant mecha suit in like the
Zod
desert
Gilla.
somewhere.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Zod.
Godzilla.
I remember
can't
this. And we
even
had to
remember any-
we had two of us like on the legs to move us.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But you did like, control
Oh my
panels and stuff,
God.
like diverting power around.
It
and,
was
like, one person
100%
attacking
straight
one person.
stolen because Acquisitions Incorporated had done that like a month before in
Maybe they
their
had.
packs.
Maybe they had.
Mate, who knows?
It was great.
Because
That was fun.
speaking of like them attacking, like, can you actually see like any defenses, like trebuchet, catapults, anything?
No, not so much from this distance.
But do we
and they haven't.
can we
really,
roll
like, it's
for
not
anything
really
like
at its
that?
full height yet. You know, the fortifications have not been.
Okay. Well, maybe
Can
it's
I
like an
can
hour
I
or so.
can I roll to know what I know about like these castles?
Sorry?
Can I roll to
Definitely
know
would
if
do
I know
that.
anything?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think we've done that in
you
this
can do-
campaign.
What's that?
Is history a thing? Society.
Lord
It's not
Dwarven
history.
Engineering. Do you have Lord Dwarven Engineering,
Let me
Jack?
see what you've got
Warfare,
Warfare. Maybe.
engineering.
there. Warfare would occur.
I don't have
Otherwise,
warfare.
society, I think. Or
You don't have
crafting.
you don't have law warfare, Jacob?
No,
Interesting.
I'm not a war guy.
Do you want us to GR that or no?
I got it from my past the guard.
I mean, there's not a
You
huge
guard,
amount. It's
Jacob.
more like a roleplay for, I think, Liam.
I mean, I've got
specifically,
legal
to know
lore.
exactly what his character knows.
You got legal law? What the fuck
Yeah.
is your job used to be? You said you were a guard. You're just a lawyer. It's not the same.
Want to enforce the law. Just because it's not usual these days for a cop to know the law doesn't mean that. Okay, there we go.
America.
Ooh,
But,
baby.
okay, yeah. Like, you know a good amount, Leon, about like the history. Bromok, you don't know much past like what just the average person knows. The average, that old castles were constructed in prehistory, long before like anything was recorded. Nobody knows really when they were constructed. They've just kind of always been. And in the days before Atlas and later the Dominion, that they were basically where most of the humans in the world lived. Kind of like how, like an Attack on Titan, everyone lives in like a big city for safety, surrounded by like huge walls. Like when the world was full of evil and chaos and everything, like most humans, except for it's like some tribes and some sort of nomadic groups and so on, lived in these enormous castles that live 10, 50, 100,000 people. The biggest one, Atlas Castle held. Just basically living indoors all the time, in a similar way to, I guess, like dwarves sort of live in caves all the time. And occasionally, sending like their best out to hunt for them and so forth. The technology to build them is long lost, and that's basically what the dwarves are trying to replicate here. They're attempting to rediscover through experimentation and the process of building. And that's part, in a sense, that the fact they don't even know they can succeed, they're just going to try and figure it out, is why the commitment to just trying to build 7 simultaneously is such an indescribably ridiculous feat.
Adds to the job force, creating more jobs.
Yeah, it's like really the focus of the whole Dwarven state at the moment. Leon, you know all that, and you certainly know enough about the history of these to be able to name all of name the location, name and say the place of all of the old castles in the world, in the
Fucking
world.
nerd.
You would, you've heard of all of them. You'd most of them, the basic, kind of, because they're all subtly different. They're not all constructed in the same way. Each is kind of unique and distinctive and stylized. But yeah, you could sort of name all of them and recognize most of them if you saw a picture of them.
Okay.
You know that, in addition to the fact that dwarves are trying to replicate it, that it's been a focus of study for a particular sect. There's you don't know what they're calling themselves these days, but there was a guild prior to the fall of Atlas called, imaginatively, the Great Craftsmen of Atlas, who hadn't dedicated their entire order, but one of the sort of main interests of their order, they spent a lot of time sort of philosophizing, debating, and trying, was the construction techniques in old castles. Not necessarily because they want to try and build more, but they'd sort of study them to see what could be learned about, how to, what could be learned about how to build other things from the way that they had been constructed. And that, in what is now New Pandemonium, and certain other parts of the world, like some of the techniques that they were sort of able to reverse engineer in civilized times from these ancient castles have been put into effect. There's like a great aqueduct, that's leads part of the river through New Pandemonium that was built, using techniques rediscovered from looking at old castles, and a lot of other things, like such things as the flying buttress, for example, which is an architectural technique for holding a wall in, normally using a cathedral or something. It was not improvised, but was intuited from the way old castles are constructed and so on. So you know a bit about the sort of architectural history and how they play into
Very cool.
what's been done in the world.
We never had a handout of what they look like, right? But we had a handout for Dark Hazard, and that was kind of like one, right?
Yeah, you specifically had Dark Hazard is in front of Dark Hazard it is one. The gates, the main entrance to the valley behind which
Can we have that handout back? It's just so I want to remind myself of it.
Not here anymore.
No,
yeah,
I don't
okay.
think so.
No, you're right. Ragnar's Belgrond here.
If it's just similar to what we see now, kind of, you know what I mean? Just so I can kind of get a sense of the scale again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to attack that. Could take it though.
Okay. Kind of look at it while we're riding past for you.
Yeah, it's one ominous fucking structure. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
Ragnar's Belgrond specifically, it towers above the mountains on either side of it. It's really a sort of intimidating sight.
Yeah, how high are the mountains? / it?
I think I wrote this down somewhere. Dark Zud. Where would I have written down? I suppose in my notes about this campaign or the last one.
Dude, but you can climb up the mountains and jump off the mountains onto it if you had a really good running jump.
Or did I move these into End of Armageddon, Townsend City?
Oh, Cleveland, I remember Cleveland.
Who could forget Cleveland?
Burke was Burke again.
Burke was Cleveland's first in command or second in command. Yeah. If you look at Cleveland picture, that's Burke in the background. Bella was more, but I remember all these people.
Oh, my one love.
I didn't write down a specific, I don't think, but I'd say at least probably 1,000 feet. Is the height of the castle.
How high is Burj Khalifa? I'm trying to get this in my head.
Taller than that, I think. But
yeah, it must be, right? Burj Khalifa is fucking massive. There's no way people make it.
1,000 feet is
1,000 feet is 300 meters. The Burj Khalifa is 800 meters or something.
What's an Eiffel Tower? Is that 1,000 feet?
Eiffel Tower.
I'm trying to get this
but these mountains can't be that high then. Because Mount Everest...
Eiffel Tower is about the height of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, okay.
But Everest is 8,000 feet, right?
What is it?
The Everest. So
these are some pretty small mountains if it's only
well, it's
kind of not giant.
Yeah, it's built up in the mountain range.
Yeah, I guess the mountains also include dead. How high up the sea they are, not just the peak height. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's they're not big. All right.
I think Eiffel Tower is a perfectly, is a good imagination.
Storm the Eiffel Tower.
I've been there, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, while we're staring at it, kind of right up to Moonsong, I'll be like, oh, by the way, this kind of popped up in my head. I've seen many a dwarf, back before the wars. They always had a little bit of a negative attitude towards long-eared folk. How are you feeling about that whole situation? Do you have any particular emotions or affections towards dwarf, I guess? Just so I can get a handle on the situation if you ever see one.
He's talking to Moonsong, Chris.
I have...
Yeah, I'm talking to Moonsong.
Chris, excuse me. What are you answering?
A Blackbird can, join in the
Moonsong.
conversation.
Sorry, my bad. Blackbird, Moonsong.
And then Chris, I like how you didn't even be like,
hey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I thought you were trying to make Chris have the wrong voice. No, yeah, my bad. For some reason I was like, oh yeah, Blackbird, you're asking her because she lived there. So I was trying to figure out what she'd go ahead, answer me.
Also a good question for Blackbird.
You see Moonsong trying to talk about Blackbird.
So didn't quite catch the start of your question.
You cat it out. The dwarves are racist.
Yeah, how do you
Particularly
feel
against
about?
people with long
Wait,
ears
you
like
have
you.
pointy ears? I didn't realize.
Sorry.
She's a half
You
elf,
have
right?
pointy ears. You have pointy ears.
Half elf
No.
Aasimar?
She's an Asmar.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like,
but like a
Yeah,
half
yeah,
elf
point years,
Aasimar.
yeah,
You
it's
do have
that's
pointy
more
ears.
like,
Or if I knew this, I would have had
yeah.
different words to say when you joined the party. But okay.
yeah, it's like
I should have known it,
I
'cause-
think I meant stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's basically elf with Asimar stuff. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
like
Oh,
Yeah.
you're full elf? Okay,
interpreted.
shit.
Yeah, because Aasimar like applies. It's like
Aasimar
celestial blood within it.
Any heritage can have it, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So Moonsong is an elf, but with
Elf,
it's
but
a bit of
Aasimar.
celestial
Aasimar elf.
tingling.
Asimar elf.
So yeah,
There's no
What do you-
full Asimar race with that.
do you care?
Mm.
I mean, we've already met a few dwarves in the row. Were you there for that? I can't remember.
She was heading back south from
Yeah.
Lysanderoth.
Yeah, I would say don't have much hate for any specific race for any reason.
Let's
Well,
do
that's-
that some
that's
political
cool.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, hate generally is bad unless
I
they.
have
side to side with the
done
devil.
much, and I have been to dwarven lands with as an emissary before the war, many years before the war, with
Oh,
my father.
Oh,
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So I've been
well, that's
personally
good. Should be fine then.
I don't hold a grudge to anyone for their race.
Wait, that's great, Moonsong. You've been there.
Yeah, that actually helps a lot. Maybe.
I was like, yeah, and I know loads of secret tunnels across the border if you'd like to.
No, but I haven't been there for long. And not
Yes,
in a very
yes.
long
How old are you?
Well, that's a very rude question.
But elves, I always ask. She looks like she's like 20.
Yeah, I'm assuming she has some
I'm
years
more
on
than
us for
that.
sure.
But I am
Oh, yeah,
not.
I know,
I am
I know.
not. I am not considered old amongst elves, nor really fully. I have not reached 100 yet.
Oh, very young, I guess, for you guys.
That is young for an elf, yes.
Huh. Well, okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, at least. And what do you think is going to happen if a dwarf spots you? Do you think similar?
I have no idea.
Blackbird? What do you think if we show this?
I don't know.
I mean, we were traveling with an elf. I mean, we know she's a good person, but they might reach conclusions. I don't know.
They also might
really
not
the history.
be happy she's a good person.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so confused about the whole dwarf situation. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't really get
I
it.
don't really know how to
I mean,
deal with
they
them.
did abandon all other gods and countries to
Yeah, it's
join
kind of-
in the
it's kind of
Imperial
their
Dominion.
fault,
So
right?
Well, yeah, but the
Just
government
saying.
did that, though, right? Like the leadership did. I'm assuming they're a regular old dwarf.
But like
All
all
the
the
regulars
other,
had much choice.
but
I
a
mean,
lot of
I'm-
dwarves went back there to side with the
But-
leaders, right?
Dwarven pride is a thing, right? Like, I'm not making that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, so they were probably all for it because it showed the superiority of them over the other kingdoms and races.
The dwarves and the state of the Grey Rock Kingdom since the invasion of Atlas and the Great Betrayal is baffling, but not entirely unsurprising to me. It hurts greatly, but having seen it happen, in retrospect, I can see how it was always coming. They partook in the affairs of Atlas with dignity and pride, and genuinely, as far as I could tell, despite what betrayal may have been brewing amongst the noble houses, with every bit as much care for the state of the nation and enthusiasm for the improvement of the world as the other races did. Since the betrayal, I have seen the rise of such nationalism, inward-sightedness, and cruelty in their hearts as I would not have believed possible if you had told me before it happened, but as I said, now seem that perhaps they were simply inevitable all along. The dwarves are immensely Sorry.
Something
Dwarves
funny
are
there about
yeah, just saw Josh Rome. The dwarves are immensely focused on their the superiority of their mission now, the greatness of their race, and care not for non-dwarves except to exploit them for how much labor and expertise they can get out of them.
So we shouldn't feel bad about killing them. That's what you're saying.
Are all dwarves bad people? Or are they simply...
Misguided.
I don't know. This is not a... I am not a philosopher. I'm a researcher. This is...
Beck is.
They are beyond my ability to judge in that respect.
Well, at least one thing we don't have to worry about is them treating Moonsong any different than the rest of us.
They hate all of us equally, apparently.
That's,
yeah.
Hate? No. Haters.
They look down on all of us equally.
Yes. They believe that the existence of non-dwarves is simply to facilitate and exploit for the benefit of their own land and nation. They think that non-dwarves who live there are fortunate to have the opportunity to benefit from the single-minded intensity with which they have thrown themselves behind the betterment of their own state.
But like dwarves, they're like you elves, right? I kind of pointed moves on. They live for fucking hundreds of years, right? Like you were saying, like all dwarves who've been alive for like hundreds of years have always felt like this, and then 10 years ago they were like, or they felt like it deep down, and 10 years ago they're like, oh, you're right, all other races are fucking shitheads compared to us. Like what changed?
They didn't feel like it then. They went along with it for some other reason. There was some, but no great outpouring of dissent when word went out from the palace, the clan halls in Darkazud, announcing the new state of affairs and that the rights of all non-dwarves within Grey Rock were henceforth to be severely curtailed.
That is weird.
So strange, yeah.
So did they get like some charismatic gold-haired leader that
Charismatic?
just but right, like do we know in the world that like did power shift happen at some point? Like there was a change in the ruling group.
No, the queen that was the queen during the last campaign is still the queen of the dwarves.
Seemed like such nice.
So they were probably already plotting the
I remember
betrayal.
fucking met all of them, and they were all such nice people.
And they were really interested in our quest.
They were so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah.
It's weird. I met some dwarves. They came pretty regularly through our town from Oru, but I can't imagine any of them being mean bastards. They were great drinking partners, that's for sure.
It makes me wonder if humans were asked to declare the supremacy of their race and subordinate, make subordinate.
I mean, a lot of humans have done that right now, right, with the Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. How many would go along? How many would stand against it? Perhaps the lesson we've learned from the dwarves is that there is actually nothing special about them.
People are weak-willed fucks. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would not have phrased it like that, but you make the point.
Again, it's more opportunist, right? It's if there's an opportunity to gain prestige, to gain power, to gain whatever it is, resources.
No, it's not just
the
that.
Life in intelligent beings tends to lean towards that.
It's not just power; it's also just self-survival. It's hard to
sometimes
put your life at risk to.
I would like to
other people's life at risk to go against something like that.
I would like to be able to declare that I am better than that I would not go along with it, but the evidence is that most people would, I suppose.
Hey, I mean, the fact that we're in the resistance means that we're, collectively at least, pretty good at standing up for what's right.
I kind of look down at this. Like, I'm kind of like...
When Beck's only on a murderous rampage.
You joined the resistance pretty recently, though, right, Leon?
Oh, yeah, I mean, surely before we met, yeah.
But the war's been going on for 10 years. Why didn't you join earlier if it was the case? So all good people.
I've been trying to help in different ways. I just didn't know how, really.
Kind of not so.
I found a friend who has since passed, but set me on the right path.
Is it the dog man? Just kidding.
I don't know. It's hard to condemn normal folks, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Most people just keep their heads down.
Yeah.
Try to avoid it. But again, I think it's also if they're given the opportunity to benefit in some way by throwing away the lives or the life of another person, many will take it.
How many have willingly joined the Hell Knights, I suppose, is the point that was being made.
You know what's the worst thing for me about, well, not the worst thing, but the most insulting thing, perhaps, about the whole situation, is that since the invasion happened, I can't recall seeing an actual devil walk around these lands. It's all done by people sworn into their service. They don't even care enough about our world to...
The bulk of the invasion force is now basically within New Pandemonium, or are they kind of all over the place?
The invasion was a lot of devils, right? Like the actual invasion.
Yeah. I mean, those of you who are connected, I can just let you don't need a roll. You can decide whether or not your characters, have this kind of like depth of understanding. But those of you who are kind of at all in tune with the politics of the situation, basically understand it as so that the Belial gave to what's his name? God, the main bad guy. There's like name I can remember is Lord Kazakh right now, but it's not. Thank you, Lord Xavier. Access to gives to Xavier access to his almost unending legions of devils, but not for whatever purpose Xavier wishes to put them, for specific purposes. He has almost unlimited, so the devils are, sure, many in New Pandemonium, but most of the forces of Belial's devils that Xavier controls are committed to the borders, spreading law into the chaos, as it were.
Sure.
Where Belial feels that he can get the most bang for his buck, in a sense, the most per devil he loses, and then has to like respawn or whatever, the most increment of increasing of his his now sub-realm, his dominion on the surface world, which is why Greyrock still is allowed to stand despite the diplomatic tensions and the sort of de facto kind of Cold War going on between the two states. The dwarves are so well organized and ready for an invasion that Belial considers that despite the fact he would very much like Greyrock and all the towns and cities within there to be under the control of Dominion, considers that in terms of devils being lost per kilometer of land gained, he's much better off focusing his attention elsewhere rather than on them. So to Xavier, if he wants to wage war with the Greyrock and conquer them, it's down to him and his own personal order, which is mostly the Hell Knights, as well as some devils that are under his control.
Yeah.
But his forces are mostly represented by his Hell Knights, which grow stronger, better organized, every year, get more and more of the Dominion, suppress rebellion, get the Dominion, more and more firmly under their control. It becomes more and more functional as a state. Their numbers grow. He's getting to the point of being ready to do that in some point in the next years, decades, whenever. But it's certainly the strength of the Infernal Material Dominion is growing faster than the strength of Greyrock, which is partly why which on their side of the political spectrum is why they're so dedicated to forming an insurmountable defensive line with their new old castles that would basically preclude an invasion by a force of almost any size that could possibly be, conjured by the human races of the Dominion.
But I don't want to talk for the Dwarven strategy. But did any of you reports to seeing dwarves start to defend more around the west? Because
No.
there's no like, because like surely the bad guys could just like go from like four track, like what we're basically doing, right? And like constantly going around.
Maginot Line situation. Yeah, it's certainly not out of the realm of
But
possibility.
the dwarves aren't so soon to be expanding their line.
Yeah, Sumaya and Sigsmark are certainly vulnerable from that kind of perspective. But the dwarves care mostly about the Grey Rock Mountains themselves. And those are more defended from. If I don't know how well you recall, the last campaign exactly what was described, but when you came out of the mountains south of Mordoon,
No, I remember. Yeah.
there was like. I think it was like it's like the gate is like in the shape of like a dragon's mouth.
Yeah,
And the whole thing is set up so that a wall of stone like 50 feet thick could collapse and like seal the tunnel. I mean, no, you're right. Like certainly the dwarves are, and especially since they're so incredibly passive along that border. But they've mostly reinforced. Specifically like the border that actually is against the Dominion. At least according to you guys.
Yeah. We can't actually.
Yeah, like as far as you know, there's no like old castles being built over there.
Okay, cool. But also, I'm guessing like the populations in like Sigsmark and Sigmar, like they could obviously easily fit into the mountains, so like they could just withdraw everyone if they needed to. Yeah. Okay.
Very interesting.
But yeah, that's why you rarely see devils around, because they are they're not given to Xavier for for control of his lands. They're given to Xavier for expanding the domains of Belial.
I don't think Leon would know that, so he would still say that.
No. But like Blackbird, you've like spent a lot of time in Dwarven Lands. Yeah, do they have like? I mean, obviously they have a military, but do they have like? Is like every dwarf of able-bodied a member, or if they're like a volunteering squad, or is there any way to know who?
What would be termed here compulsory service.
Mm-hmm.
Every dwarf spends a time training in the armed forces. Every dwarf is trained to some extent to fight, many more than others, of course, but every dwarf is proficient with weapons, understands the basics of tactics, knows how to follow orders in the event that a battle should break out, although following orders comes naturally to a society as lawfully minded as the dwarves.
Right. I guess, but like, I know it's not the same situation here with like the Hell Knights, obviously they're an occupying force and the dwarves are actual, it's a dwarven land, but is there, for instance, any groups when it's like, oh, if we see them, we know we're kind of like fucked, or like they're the ones who like really like, like I'm kind of struggling like this. I mean, I know what you're saying, like all dwarves kind of feel this way about outside races, but I don't really see how that can actually be the case. But at any which will be like, oh, they look like that, those are the guys we fucking we know they're real strong pro war, whatever.
Nothing so easy to understand. It's not like it is here. You see the new dawn and there's the enemy. When you're there, an armed dwarf patrol, a military squadron we come across on the road, they might nod their helmets to us and bid us a good day. They might even offer us assistance if we're in need of it, or they might demand to see our permits to travel, and regardless of the state of those permits, they might decide that they need labor for a particular venture and we are the closest non-dwarves that they could enslave. It's a complex situation.
All dwarves are bad dwarves. Got it.
Edab.
Alright. Oh, that's enough strategic talk for tonight, I reckon.
Well, we'll see with our own eyes soon enough.
So, southeast.
Well,
it's night.
It's nighttime. You gotta do night roll.
Nah.
No more night rolls, because I hate those.
Alright, while they're doing the night rolls, I want to go grab a cookie. I'll be right back.
Perception talk.
Okay.
Can I work with the cat?
One good, one bad roll for the fucking...
No bueno stealth, no bueno crafting.
Back, if you want Claudia to help you out, she does have a great nose.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's like an animal, like kinda. So like,
as long as Leon's okay with it, you can take Claudia out and get like a +2.
Well, I mean, I'm only okay with it if Claudia's okay with it.
Hey, Claudia, you okay with it?
Claudia like gets up and goes and sits next to Beck.
Oh,
that's great. I'm glad you guys are making friends so soon. I was afraid you'd be wary of
let's
Find a
tigers.
new animal companion, Jack.
Or summon a new one.
An animal companion and Chris decides to Alright.
Summon a
let's
larger
go.
and larger tiger.
Claudia, do you mind if I call you Cat?
I think he cares.
Claudia just kind of looks at you.
Alright, Cat, let's go. I go off with the cat.
Dean.
Oh no.
I-
Alright, so wait, I actually get a +2.
Yeah, you can have +2.
Insane. Right. And I also borrowed the goggles, that's classic. So it's actually 4 higher, Chris, but who cares? Oh, I'm still fully pretty bad. I'm too busy chatting to Cat.
Yeah, as you sort of explore the area, you find plenty of evidence that this close to the border there being dawn patrols.
Oh.
But you're unable to really make any kind of like heads or tails of exactly which direction or how recently or which numbers or if there's like a encampment nearby or anything. Like you come across several sets of tracks and so on that you can't really put together.
Yeah, when I get back to camp, I didn't mention it'd be like, I'm not sure exactly how, the tracks are kind of hard to read, but Dawn clearly passes there quite often, I guess, because it is the only real free area between the border and the forest, but probably keep a good eye out tonight, I would.
Yeah,
See,
especially
quite open.
considering the fact we came across a patrol already, not too far from here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Feels like almost like a week ago.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, crafting's so bad. We all so bad.
What about you, Jacko?
Oh,
A blackbird, Chris.
well, considering Bag is saying Claudia out, I'm just gonna take it easy for tonight.
Okay.
Take it, have a
Fair
smoke.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I didn't realize you needed your cat to talk to your god. You did it all the time.
Oh no,
unfortunately.
I definitely don't. But lately there hasn't been that much importance. I feel like she's been trying to tell me, so I think we're in the right
Yeah, I'm
road.
sure if it was real bad, she'd like, meow and shit and like want to get back here.
I don't think the tiger really knows much more than we do. I think maybe even they know less. They
I know
are a
pretty
tiger
little.
after all.
I know real little.
Yes, but they're an animal.
Yeah, I guess.
For all your frills back.
Well, no, a spirit kind of from
They're
a god,
human.
right? That kind of makes sense to be smarter than us.
I mean, I don't see them talking to us.
Yeah, I thought you saw your god talking to you all the fucking time.
No, but as I keep trying to impart to you, my god doesn't really talk at all.
Oh,
It really makes... I'm talking to her.
Makes meowing noises occasionally.
Now more of a growl, usually.
growl. Yeah. Cat keeps growling.
For the first time, I really thought she was mad at me. But it seems like it's just...
That's what I thought about cat as well.
Yeah, I think that's just, they're just big cats in the end. They're always grumpy.
Yeah, know how it feels.
Anyway, the night passes without anything trying to kill you.
It's good shit right there.
In the morning, Leon and Beck do their sparring.
Today, I love how we have like enough reason for me to change my feet every day. It's great.
Yeah.
Today, I will practice striking from further away in a sort of lunging motion.
Or what if you're just trying to throw it instead?
I try to throw the greatsword at him, Chris.
Leon, you like easily step out of the way of the.
Hey, come on! Even that 20, I hit me with an improvised weapon. Come on!
I mean, even if you got a nat 20, you don't have proficiency in throwing it. So it would
Well,
just
if
be
I have
like
my shield raise
flat
of
d20
32?
plus your dex. What's your dex?
My 0.
And then like -1 or something for the size of it. So it's like a d20 -1. So even on a nat 20, be a 19,
It's
be a
crit,
Yeah,
yeah.
29.
is that a crit fail? Why are you using a shield when I throw a
Still
greatsword?
misses.
Because you're throwing a fucking greatsword at me!
Clanks off his shield. Fucking bullshit. What are you doing? I'm not
I mean-
it needs to be a little lighter.
Wait, my face is right behind the shield, so if I hadn't raised the shield, it would have, gone straight through.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It was a warning shot. A lunge.
Just a warning shot to the head.
I take a lunge today.
Yeah, and like as they're doing that, Moonsong, Blackbird comes over to you and says, "Is it okay if I ride with you today, Moonsong?"
Sure. It's no problem at all.
just that well, you have to understand. I'm something of an academic. I like to study sociology and societies, and you're something of an enigma to me. I realize we haven't had a great opportunity to speak since you joined with us, or we've had opportunities, but we haven't taken them. And I just wanted to know more about yourself and where you were raised, and
Of course.
what is it that gives you these celestial powers? I've heard the term Asimar before, but I confess to not really understand exactly how it pertains to you.
Sorry, is this a private conversation?
This is just like she's doing this while you and Beck are sparring.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But when I see her get on Moonstone clothes, I'm like, man, Leon, you taking a shower recently?
What?
I just gesture to them. It's like, I guess she's had enough of your company.
Oh, wait, what? I thought we were sparring. What's happening?
Hey, we're taking a pic, you know?
I don't understand.
No, it was when they get on the horses, you know?
Yeah, when you guys like get traveling.
When we were getting ready,
Oh,
you're heading over
I
to
see.
Moonstone, so I'm like, hey,
I
Leon, take a shot, man.
Wait a minute, you smell just as bad.
Yeah, but I'm not having a lady riding me every day.
Oh, wait, that's a fair point. Yeah. Damn it, Bob, you should really told me.
Oh, there's a river. I look at our world map. River, maybe.
Bob looks at you reproachfully and kind of wrinkles his nose.
I look at the map. It's like, there's a river maybe 5 days travel from here. Maybe 6. You know, that's not too bad.
It'll last until then.
I look
Alright,
at the
well, I'll
reality
meet you
of the
guys
river
on
south. I mean, we can also end, you know. It's not too bad.
Okay, I'm making my nightly roll to go wash, Chris.
Chris, can I use my stein of never-ending alcohol to wash myself?
Yeah, in a sort of wash, if we're talking about strictly in the kind of
Get actual
I am
dirt
now
or blood off
disin-
myself, right?
now
You know?
disinfected sort
Oh,
of
baby.
way, like not in a smell particularly nice kind of way.
Well, I won't smell like the BO. I'll smell like
Because yeah, now it's
Ale
BO/beer, which doesn't smell
Yeah.
good in my opinion anyway.
No,
No,
it's
it
not
doesn't. It
Nasty,
really
like
doesn't.
spilled
Well,
beer.
I haven't done it
So
yet.
now
I'm
you just smell like a really
I'm
drunk
considering
homeless
it. I haven't
person.
Smell
done
like
it.
the
I'm
spigot under a
considering
bar
it.
where like the spilled beer goes to. Like
I'm considering it. I haven't done it. I'm considering it. All right. Everyone's very anti the idea. All right, I see. First off, you don't want me to call myself a beer. All right, whatever. Foods.
yeah. So as you're traveling through the morning, Blackbird says to you, Moonsong, so we met you in Lysandroth, but you mentioned that you've traveled yourself some time before. You mentioned being an emissary to Grey Rock Kingdom in the past.
Well, not me, my father.
Ah,
I accompanied my father on numerous trips, as he
See?
was in many places.
you traveled a lot then.
Yes, from most of my life.
Why were you settled down near Lysandroth when the others met you? Is that since the war?
Yes, pretty much. I've been spent most of my time since the war started in the Northwood area. Went around a
Safer
bit,
for
but
elves, I suppose.
yes, pretty much. Did make contacts with the resistance before, so I just lay low.
Did you fight during the invasion? I understand if it's a sensitive
Yes, I did.
topic.
It is not as I did.
See, we have my thanks for that.
Have to do our part.
And of your heritage, you mentioned traveling with your father. Is he an Asimar as well?
No,
Was he? I'm not sure.
my parents have both perished. But
Sorry.
it's okay.
Mine have as
Yes,
well,
but-
but under different circumstances, I'm sure.
Possibly. No, my parents were both elves. I am. Well, there was an Astrodeva in. Well, my great grandmother was an Astrodeva. That is
I
where
see.
this bloodline comes from.
So it's I'm not sure what the right word is, condition, mutation,
I don't know. It's
but it surfaces
Has the
only in
possibility to
specific
appear.
individuals.
yes, not. Listen,
Interesting.
I do not know the biology of it.
Did that impact your relationship with your own, and by your kind, I mean elves, growing up? Or were you not in the company of elves that much? You said you traveled.
I was for my childhood, for my first years. I was in the company of elves. Yes, we was raised in Greenheart. It was quite the. I was given a lot of freedom. It made me special amongst my kind.
When did your powers first manifest, or was it obvious from your birth?
Oh, the look was obvious from your birth. Yeah, and the powers stuff it came with time.
So, your great-great-grandmother was an astral deva. Do you have a connection to any specific deity or group of deities, then?
Not by a link. I found myself a deity I look up to.
I see, but
In
it
my-
is an article of personal faith, not something in
Yes.
your blood.
Yes.
Fascinating. And what encouraged you to seek out training in the divine arts, or divine and occult arts that you've demonstrated? Was it always something that you felt naturally destined towards, or?
Perhaps a little bit, but there's always been this something else connecting me to the greater beyond, or how I would call it.
What would that be?
I don't know. No, it is a mystery.
Have you?
It's given me a little bit of a curse of something. I'm not. There's certain magic I do that leaves me weaker, but I do not know how or why. It's just this feeling of weightlessness and something more, but no answers to why.
Lucky horse.
I don't know what that means.
Well, weightlessness, I was making merely a joke about how easy you are to carry around. Perhaps it was tasteless.
No, fair enough.
Just that his horse is mostly, I don't know, another spirit or whatever.
Yes.
Come riding on
Yes.
A strange
it
deed.
is.
You summon it every day.
I do.
Is it?
Oh, wait, Moonstone, I have a
conscious?
question for you. Yeah, is your horse intelligent?
What would you mean by that?
Well,
Is it kind of following orders and stuff, or
when you speak to it, or does it understand language? Does it have free will?
I don't think so.
so.
Just pretty much, it's mostly just this. It is magical. It's an extension of whatever force allows it to be here. Extension of
Whoa.
my magic. An extension of me, perhaps.
That's a pretty neat trick. That's very nice.
It's magic. Magic does many things.
Well, yeah, glad you're with us. We could use a little more magic in our lives. Anyways, I was wondering if you have the time tonight, or whenever you're not too busy, if you could take a look at my tiger, see if you can, if you know anything about it, if you know where it comes from, or it seems pretty.
What I've seen, it seems to have some kind of connection to some kind of goddess.
Yeah,
Perhaps
yes.
giving you a gift of the tiger.
I've gotten that far, yes. I was just wondering if you could tell me anything else, but That's
No.
it's not
Give it
not
a try.
anything too important.
I give it a try.
Yeah, I'd be interested to learn more of your past as well, if you don't mind.
Your
Yes.
your class, as you described it, do you feel that it's in some way, perhaps an affinity for a plane of existence other than the one you reside on? Have you ever sought to travel to a different plane, or perhaps have successfully?
No, I have not. But I love traveling, so if those situations present,
One day,
themselves,
perhaps, then.
travel. Yes, one day, perhaps.
I don't know actually. I'm like, what's a plane?
Oh,
Mm.
from what I understand is the ground
Just
I
be
walk
quiet
on.
and I'll hear you and think I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bob Lennon.
What?
Yeah, the ground we're walking on right now.
Yeah.
That's what some call the material plane, because it's made out of material.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, and there's other planes as well.
What are they made out of?
Other stuff.
What else is there?
I don't know, like air.
But we have air here as well.
Yeah, but you can't walk on it, can you?
Did you not see like a couple of days ago they kept the spell when I went right up?
But that was more like flying. That was kind of cheating.
Dude, I was like stepping on it.
Oh wait, yeah.
I think
Now that you mentioned, that was magic. I think magic's also a different plane.
So it's like the magic's a different plane.
Yeah, we kind of steal it or something.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like a different place.
Well, I don't know if we can go there.
Oh,
But I'm
is
thinking.
Muslim saying had she been there though?
Well, no, but our horse has.
Oh, alright. So the horse could lead her back. I get you.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. It all makes sense. Wait, is your like little tiger then? It's even with a plane.
Well, no, that's what I'm trying to find out. I'm
Oh,
having
sorry. You
take
go
a look
ahead,
at
go
it.
ahead.
No, that's going to be tonight. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
It's like Dumb and Dumber conversations over here. You know what it reminds me of, Ian? You'll get this. It reminds me of Sergeant Colon explaining things to Corporal Nobbs. Whenever Nobby's like, wait, I don't get this, Sergeant. And Colon's like, make some bullshit up.
Simple.
Yeah. It's like, well, obviously, Nobby, it works like this. Wow, you know everything, Sarge.
You're so fucking smart. Oh my god.
But who's dumber?
It's just like...
Anyway. Minton asked you just a few more kind of questions about your heritage and quite kind of specific things over the course of the day. But nothing, no sort of such in depth as she's been going so far.
Okay.
Mostly just kind of things as they occur to her as you're traveling along.
Dude,
as well as
making
small
this
talk.
information to the dwarves. I'm so
And anyway, which direction are we traveling first?
Yeah, Blum, what do you reckon today? Like, do we want to go closer to Yala or like?
Yeah, music. Josh.
Southeast.
So
Good call. I like it.
we like it.
And then just a lot of south. For
Yeah. I like South's a good direction.
Nice bit of planes traveling.
A bit more planes traveling.
Oh, hang on, I need to increment the
Oh shit.
third day. So today's now the 20th.
Yourself
Down to this one here.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, this is a lot. It's pretty built up around here.
Wait, hang on. No, is this the 20th or 21st? How many we did?
I don't
Where we
know.
start this session? We started here, right?
We don't move
One,
it. I mean,
two.
it's been like 2 nights, right?
Yeah, you've moved 2 hexes. This is the 3rd hex you moved today. Cool. Yeah. And then this will be the 4th.
Sooth.
And indeed, the weather is really nice today.
And the
Thanks,
birds
birds.
run lion. Yeah.
Through the whole day, it holds even to the afternoon and evening. Bit of the old planes traveling. Yeah, and it's
Making some progress.
a very nice, relaxing day. And by the evening, you can see off in the far distance, the kind of slightly hazier sky above, not industrial, but settled land. Smoke from chimney stacks, fires, dust kicked up by people traveling on the main road. The south horizon is, is less clear than the north horizon. And night rolls commence. Of course, you'll have a 9
Yeah, I
now, so
want,
they're really tricky.
For my nature check, I want Moonsong to take a look at Claudia.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna-
I want to do that. Yeah.
Okay, Moonsong.
So I'm gonna be
Okay.
like, all right, Claudia, sit, be good. Dr. Moonsong here is gonna take a look at you. You know, just a little check.
Okay. So let's say you're using your nature which is a success now, to assist Moonsong. So Moonsong, make a not divine check. What am I? Not divine. What's the
Religion?
religion check? Thank you. Oof, that really went out of my head. Oh yeah, GR.
Because today I attempt to steal magic from the other planes. Let me know what I can do.
Give me either any form of nature, occultism, arcana, or religion. Meanwhile, sorry. Okay, yeah. So Moonsong, you do some investigations of Claudia. What specifically were you seeking to find out, Leon?
Oh, if it is from another plane, if there's magic from another plane, like imbuing it, if it is intelligent, if it is like a real tiger or a spirit tiger, now, and if if there's a little part of my god maybe in there, if it's an avatar or something, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So Moonsong, you discover for Leon that it is not a it is not an avatar. It contains no part of Sarnia within itself, but that the spirit of this tiger is indeed. It is in every sense a real tiger, but a tiger not originally of this plane. It didn't specifically come to this plane in the moment that you guys needed help during your battle leaving Northwood. But that either this tiger or it's perhaps maybe one of its recent ancestors originated from the celestial realm, not necessarily the celestial plane, but whichever celestial realm is inhabited by Sarnia, by Leon's goddess. Even if this tiger has lived, or the tiger whose spirit came to your aid, the spirit of the tiger came to your aid at the battle. Those tigers, or at least their bloodline, was originally from a celestial realm where they hunted alongside the goddess herself.
Oh, that's crazy. So she's both a real and a fake tiger at the same time. Wow. Well, thanks, Moonsong. Yeah, that's cleared up a lot.
Quite fascinating.
Yeah.
Beck, huh? 26. Well, I mean, technically,
Wait.
you got some. Yeah, you definitely. You
Okay, wait.
feel unexpected to yourself. That's more surprising to you than anyone else. You feel some connection as you focus and kind of think about your connection to nature and the way in which that magic, natural magic manifests. You sense a power there.
Fuck, what? Like when I first felt like, what the fuck? I'm like, fucking hell, I look around like, whoever's closer, I don't care if
You
it's
get
like,
a bit of a tingle.
Probably
yeah,
both.
whoever it is, like, I don't care, like, turn around to whoever in Python's like, dude, I swear to fucking, like, I don't know, I don't want to say God anymore, because I don't know what that is, but like, I was just like focusing, I said it was like a fucking tingle, I don't know what it was, but I was like trying to take magic, and I swear I could like feel something.
Blackbird looks at you and says, "That's very nice, Beck."
No, I fucking swear it.
And I like lean over to Leon. I'm like, did we find some type of mushroom or something? Like, what's happening?
Wait, back. You slow down a bit.
I was like, you mentioned earlier that you like steal magic, so I was like really trying to focus on like taking some magic from like nature, or some, I don't know, mystical crap. And then like I swim and there was like a little bit.
Oh no, that happens when you think too hard.
That happens? Oh, I've never done it. It never happened before.
Oh,
You
well,
know, it's
Sure, that's normal, yeah.
That's called an aneurysm.
well, I mean,
Look
kind
out for
of.
those.
I guess it also happens when I use my my healing ability.
Yeah, I think it's
When I do it, nothing happens. When I use my
you
healing.
could maybe spend time and develop that connection.
Blackbird kind of
And
looks at you
you get to use it.
semi seriously now and says, "Do you think you could summon that power in some aspect and channel it into an effect?"
How do you do that? Do I just think?
Reach for it as you just did, and
I
then
reach for it because I
focused on an effect you.
like shut his eyes. That's kind of
I know only the theory. I'm not a spellcaster myself, but if you can connect with that power, find the connection to wherever it comes from, and then focus on channeling it into an effect, a minor effect, perhaps.
Oh, what I know that could help is stretch out your hand and try and like envision something happening there.
Try like focus.
Maybe in producing a minor elemental effect, so summoning some fire or electricity or ice or something.
It does feel like a little bit like an electric shock. It did feel kind of like that. I kind of focus real hard, Chris, and try to make electricity.
Okay. What do you want to? I mean, it's up to you now at this point, Ian.
Very little, like not an actual like electric cantrip, but like like the beginning of one.
Okay. So like preparing to cast a cantrip.
Yeah. Like those sparks come off.
Yeah.
Shit,
Whoa, hey, there were some little sparks there.
Dude, you fucking serious? I like open my eyes and then like I stop focusing.
God of Thunder.
Yeah, so I'm kind of focusing like someone says they start to appear, and then I like open my eyes and look, then I stop focusing so hard they just like vanish.
What are you, the God of Swords?
I'm like, no, seriously, was there something there?
There was.
Put a hand on your shoulder and say, "Back, you just stole some magic."
Dude, it's that easy, dude.
An
You just
undiscovered
try it, man.
talent.
Dude, it's like you just shut your eyes and realize.
Blackbird looks genuinely like surprised. You
Whoa.
are a man of many talents, Beck. Some that I would not have expected.
But I hate spellcasting.
Philosopher, fighter.
Well, I've always thought of you as full of self-loathing, so I suppose it fits.
That does make sense. Damn.
Okay, wait. The way I figure out magic is there's two ways to go about it.
Right.
First way is you read a book and it tells you how to use it. So that's probably off the table. That's just the book. And the second one is you get it gifted by like a god or a creature or whatever.
God, I don't remember speaking to any. Oh no, sorry, I don't. Yeah, wait, you speak to them, but I don't speak back. I don't remember saying it to any god though.
Again, there's the third, which is from nature itself.
I look at the cat and frown at it.
Cat's
That's more.
just like walking
That's
along.
more like
filling
godly
on
power. than
That's
cat.
probably how I kind of look at the trees. Maybe.
Again,
I look
have you
at
ever heard of,
force.
like druids, for example.
Oh, I thought druids worship nature gods as well.
I think again, life itself has some form of power.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So the ability to tap into that type of
Wait,
stream.
but
I think it's a third type of power, way you can gain power.
I'm trying to say, well, like definitely not the book stuff. Like I don't have read any books like that. God, I kind of shrug. It's like, couldn't a god like to chat to you and you don't chat back? I don't remember anyone chatting.
Yeah, but usually you notice.
If you're seeking the source of your power, there are traditionally 4 forms that magic can take. There is the arcane, such as summoned by
That's like the book stuff,
wizards
right?
and most sorcerers. Not necessarily, but it is a raw, the most thaumaturgical form of magic in and of itself.
Sam, oh yeah.
There is...
Yeah, I know.
That I can cast.
Yeah, no, I knew it Thelma once.
There is the divine, as
too far.
as Bromok explained,
God
when your
stuff,
power
right?
comes from the gods.
Mm.
There's the occult, where your power comes from, as we were discussing, power from other planes. That is often the way in which these things are manifested.
Maybe so.
Spellcasters who draw their power from eldritch beings, or even from devils or demons,
I can't be.
or from other strange planes, draw their power in such a way. And
Like,
finally,
the hag that we.
there is magic of the primal form, where you channel your own or the life essence of the natural spirits and animals and existence around you to produce effects that you can control.
Wait, but it could be like your own power in a way. You said like you channel your own like energy.
Yes. Or the energy of a storm, perhaps, or a flight of birds, or the trees.
It's those birds.
Well,
Perhaps
don't use
you're
a lightning then.
primalist, like a druid.
I mean, you just...
You have been developing an affinity with that animal of Leon's. What do you make? You see, Moonsong turns in the saddle towards where you're sitting behind her. Moonsong says, "What do you make of this, Moonsong? You're the one true spellcaster among us."
Yeah, what do you reckon?
There's a possibility.
Can you make the like little bits
So
of light, like electricity, like sparks like that? Is that something you?
Yeah, is that maybe a spell, you know?
Not quite.
I mean, it didn't look very impressive.
Different types of magic do different types of.
Yes.
What do you mean not?
Well,
No,
both
back.
Moonsong and
Don't doubt yourself. That was great. You use magic, my friend.
Yeah, but I didn't even see it. When I opened my eyes, I was like, God,
Moonsong and Leon draw their power from the divine. Although my conversations with Moonsong lead me to believe there is more than a touch of the occult about her abilities. Neither of them are primalists in any real sense of the word.
And although I have just started to dabble in it, mine is definitely of the arcane.
Yeah, but like, did you try to reach into the other planes like I just did, and like grab the power, or was it like books or something?
Wait,
Yeah,
bro.
that 2 weeks of downtime.
Yeah.
Spent some time looking into different forms of magic, a way to enhance my own
But out of
archery
like
abilities.
other like stuff actually been written down, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a fairly basic spell.
Wait,
Yeah,
bro,
mean,
I didn't know
consider-
that. Well, that's great, buddy. Yeah. Good
you
on you
saw-
for self-improvement like that.
Practice with it, Beck. The more you use it, the more you will come to understand it.
All right. I guess so.
Probably the best advice.
Kind of hurt a little my head, but yeah, sure, I'll try.
Huh. Wow.
And now we take like 3 months off, and he completely retrains as a
No,
spellcaster.
baby, I'm a druid now. Full druid.
Oh yeah, no, hang on. This isn't. This I said.
You no
hang on,
longer
this
can
doesn't-
carry the
doesn't affect it all,
swords.
but I said turn to the saddle. But this isn't the evening, right? So like, isn't
Yeah.
I'm traveling now.
I think we're chill.
But yeah, I would have said the same thing to Moonsong regardless. And then okay, yeah. Let's wait. So stealth, the nature, the origin of the nature. Okay, cool. That's all the night rolls. Then let's see how the night went.
See, now you're gonna have. I was gonna say, if we get something, it's because you drew attention by
I'm sorry,
casting into a
I'm
power you
sorry.
don't understand.
Lightning elementals descending on the party.
Oh, like
You
some.
meddled with forces you do not understand, Beck.
Sorry,
That
I'm
would have
so
been
sorry.
perfect,
I'm so
but
sorry.
that's okay. So
Even
yeah,
worse.
south. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll stick with lunch today. Seemed to be going alright yesterday.
Also, because of the level 9 stuff we just got, I am now technically trained in Arcana.
Ooh, very nice,
Oh.
very nice.
So I can also help with the rolling for identifying shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let's go south. Once, farmland traveling, very peaceful.
Twice, 3 times a party.
Twice, farmland traveling,
Whew.
very chill.
Congrats.
Let's go. Alright,
Let's get it.
stealth. There we go. That's a better roll.
If I wanted to try to focus on this, it did
Oh my
nature
God.
checks, right, Chris?
Sorry?
Did nature, right?
Yeah, if you want to sort of thematically like keep trying to.
I wanna use tonight to try and figure out if Beck has secretly become a follower of Cernia.
So,
Okay, give me your own nature
love
check
it.
then.
oh, night one. I'm definitely for it.
You observe the way in which Beck interacts with nature around him, and the way in which he's attempting to channel his power. It's a bit less successful than it was last night, Beck.
Yeah.
And well, you can still feel it. You've definitely established that connection now, but it's harder.
Yeah.
Leon, you're pretty sure that Sarnia has nothing to do with this, or at least very little to do with this. This is not any form of divine power.
Well, that's okay. Interesting. I'll mull over that.
And that is our checks.
Yep.
And now we're staying out. Yeah, of course we are, because we did rolls. So planes resting.
Shit, what if we wanted to be in that off you?
Nothing at all.
Oh, we're into the open land now. From here to
Hey,
Mountain.
dude, let's fucking
Let's book it.
speed run
Let's
it
go
for a
10
second here.
We want to go south like 3 more times, I guess, right?
Yep. I figure we'll just stay within like about 2 hexes of the border.
I like that.
So as
Wow.
far away from New Pandonium as we can be
Yeah.
without going into cities.
Yep. Yeah, maybe.
South. We're across the farmland now. Yep, planes traveling. Very chilled.
No. South
And
again.
South again. Blackbird is riding with you on Bob again today, by the way. As you
I've,
okay with that today.
I've watched, yeah. It's all
Oh,
cool.
you didn't have any water though.
Oh,
Good thing you washed. Good thing you washed.
No,
So we're
no,
new
that's
levels. Do we dump all of our stuff right now?
bad. Ooh.
Oh,
my
you
God.
oh, middle of the day, best time to fight. You kind of have to, right? Like, if we're not gonna do it now, when do we do it?
Yeah. This is about the most prepared we will be.
Yeah,
I'm in.
that's it. I'm in.
Man, I really wish Tom
Yes.
was on the crafting check, but okay, I guess I'm in.
Yes.
And
that- that-
technically, we did upgrade a fight last session, so do we have 2 this round, or only one of us have 2? I
2,
can't
right?
remember.
We should all have to.
We all have to.
Okay. Cool.
We have to use
Like,
one
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, we actually want in this combat. Oh
In
man,
this
oh, I really
Let's
wish
go!
succeeded.
A
Oh, that
chance
was
at a level
huge.
13 item. Let's do this.
Yeah. Woo, baby.
Or a
Right,
chance to
let's-
get TPK'd. You never know.
Let's do this. Fuck yeah, we're gonna die. Let's go.
Woo!
I just can't wait for Beck to get in there as he's fighting. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna call onto the power." He's like, instead of actually fighting.
You can't even do. You can't even cast spell while raging actually, because like, you're busy raging. There's like a
Actually.
barbarian feat where you can
Yeah.
like. There's like a barbarian feat which like you can take an action.
Okay, let's bring
So-
out an old favorite.
Real quickly, by the way, because I haven't been able to. Oh wow, hey, it's Oms. That I haven't been able to tell from reading, which is technically so my Eldritch Archer allows me to cast a spell as part of an attack action, but I technically have the spell as a cantrip and cast it on its own. Correct?
Let me look at it, Sasha.
It would just be a different. It would be my spell casting attack and not the.
Yeah, you
attack
100%.
from-
Yeah, you can do it. It said you gain spell after with 1 cantrip of your choice. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
It is you also gain Eldritch Shot. But yeah, you can.
Right. And technically, that spell is a 2 action, right?
Real fast, yeah, 2 action, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So technically, I could do like a dismount and shoot a ray of frost instead of
Yeah,
having
yeah.
to be like a 3 action attack if I don't have that. That was
Yeah, it's definitely useful.
one kind of useful thing as well is that technically, I gotta remember how this works exactly.
It's also useful if you ever
Additives.
run into like an enemy which is like really weak to fast or something like that. It's nice.
Yep, that's why I grabbed it.
Just gonna go
Arrange yourselves as if you were coming from the north, by the way.
The north.
Okay.
The north.
King of the north. Oh, it's been a while.
All right, I gotta remember all these new things that we have from the level.
All these new
Because-
things. I have one new thing.
You can put
So
yourself
I got
in
a
that.
bunch because of the ancestry feat gave me basically the rogue archetype, so I have that stuff.
Oh,
And then technically, I have the one now because I'm a high enough level ranger that I can't remember the exact rule, but I can free action hunt prey.
oh, that's nice. Leon, go in front of me so I can fucking go to the toilet. I want to be behind you though, but Moonstorm's behind you.
Okay, sure.
That's what places should move such where I am. And yeah, okay, sure,
Okay.
good enough. Yeah, that's fine.
And then I got to remember like Nature's Edge, like if they're ever on uneven terrain, difficult, unfavorable terrain, difficult terrain, or snared, they're flat-footed to me. Gotta remember all the
Wow,
shit.
that was.
And I've
pretty good.
never remembered to use. I guess that hasn't happened recently, but to use evasion. Forgot that.
That's pretty good. But you don't get targeted by dex checks all that often. Right?
Yeah.
Dex saves, you know.
There was one other thing. Where was it?
I'll double check to see if anything else upgrades. Wait, my
Oh, it was favored enemy. I think that gave me the. Okay, yeah. It's only if they're Dawn, then I get to hunt prey as a free action. Because favorite enemy stuff.
Oh, my my lay on hands upgrades again. It is now 30.
Can I be in front of my horse?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like, I'm like, that's a bit meta to like already be off your horse and lead it, but no, I see what you mean. You want to be in front of your horse in this respect, yeah.
On top, not underneath.
That's allowed.
Well, 7 level.
How's it going? Any rules we need to do yet? No? Good to hear.
Not yet, but your
I
horse
put
is slightly
Bob in
off
there
kilter,
just-
by the way. There we go.
I got it, there we go.
Horse? Oh, you idea.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Leon's was, sorry.
Just a teeny bit.
Yeah. So you guys are traveling along, coming up to this sort of fork in the now strangely familiar fork in the road. And you kind of like as you're coming closer, you hear quite a like I don't know. I don't know how to describe exactly what it would sound like. But it's a weirdly loud kind of rasping sound, as well as the sound of heavy breathing.
Is it like an unnatural type of
No.
creature sound?
No. Like the kind of sound of. Well, I mean, I'll just tell you what it is that you see as you sort of come up around the corner.
Yeah.
You see a large figure
Oh, fuck.
Holy
Seated.
shit.
Holy shit.
seated, kind of restingly, like elbows on knees, kind of in a squatting seat because the seat is relatively low to him.
We immediately saw
On
it.
a broken pillar here, and just opposite is an enormous elephant-like creature.
Oh god.
Huge.
Like scratching itself on the side of this cliff face, like rubbing its kind of woolly hide against the rock in a kind of satisfying way. And as you sort of draw and spot them for the first time, this enormous giant creature catches sight of you as well, and stands up to his full height, towering well above the height of the surrounding cliffs, almost 20 feet tall. Not hefting, but like, leaning on, putting next to him on the ground, an enormously long spear that looks like it was probably made from like an entire tree. Probably like not even a short tree. It's like a 20-foot long spear. And kind of glances, it looks in the direction of you guys as you're traveling up and says, "Travelers, we require sustenance. Give us 2 of your mounts, and we will let you pass. We do not wish to deprive you of a means to travel, but the 4 of you will fit on 2 horses. Thus, we require 2 to eat. Do so, and we will let you be on your way without incident."
Kind of look at Leon.
I'll
I'm
raise
like,
a hand. I'll say,
While that's happening, I'm going to Hunter's Mark the Mastodon.
"Oh, but it's so cute."
For now.
I'll
It's about
raise
to
a hand
become
and say,
terrifying.
Hail, stranger. We merely seek passing on the road. I'm afraid our animals are important for our cause. We cannot abandon them. You look like a fit hunter. I'm sure you can find your own game.
"I have found it. Give us 2 of your mounts, and we shall let you pass. We are not monsters. We shall not take all 4, though our bellies would do with them."
I heard Leon. I'm like, we need to go like 100 feet the other way,
Yeah,
right?
maybe it's best if we take another road.
Yeah.
Brom, can you lead us maybe down on the plains
Yeah.
a little out of the way of the road?
Sure, again, I just don't know if we can. I mean, I'm assuming they're both fairly fast.
I mean,
They're fairly big.
he's
Yeah.
a big man, right? We got horse. But he said he won't let us pass. Didn't say we wouldn't mind if we went away,
True.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll
He
kind of start turning my.
It's like a more ready grip and says, "Dismount. No more discussion."
I mean,
So you said we couldn't pass, so we'll find another route.
I said we require your mounts.
And we refuse
If
to
you
go.
try and flee,
Alright,
we
I
will
dismount.
hunt you
Yeah, I
down.
dismount at
Here.
that point.
Yeah, I just found.
You
Oh,
have made
this
When I say like,
man.
I'm like, oh, I don't
wise
I'm dismounted.
decision. He kind of like moves up a little bit, as if not like rushing towards you, but like as if coming to get your the horses.
I'll say, go, Bobby.
Massive
He has a
on
hungry
stage.
eye on you. It's probably best if not on this fight.
I get a horse with a little pat on the back, and I'm like, all right, off you go, horse. Follow Leon's horse.
And then I'm gonna just fuck it, take shots.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You're
We're
like,
ready
yeah,
here?
everyone roll perception initiative then.
But definitely weapon in both hands already. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but like that's kind of what's triggering
Oh,
his perception,
that
is like as
happens.
you guys
Yeah.
sees you guys getting ready to fight.
I'm dismounting, but not for the horses for like reason,
So, just a second. Let me pull up my character sheet.
Wait,
here.
could Claudia have rolled...
'Cause I wanted to try something, by the way, for
Oh, yeah?
mine.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I have the read on this thing correctly to make sure it's actually worth it.
It feels bad when Moonsong rolls a natural 20 for initiative and it beats her by 8. It feels pretty bad.
Or 3
Okay,
less
yeah.
lower than
So
my
what I
own
want to
weapon.
do basically for me is like I'm getting off the horse and I'm actually like as I'm doing that I'm trying to do it right the opposite side of the horse so that he can't see me very well so that I can grab the bow and then quickly take 2 shots. So I want to use stealth initiative if I can to try to like
Okay. Yeah.
act
Sure.
like, as a surprising
Sure.
way.
Yeah. Okay. That suits me just fine.
I
Alright.
forgot to do that as fan. That's bullshit.
You didn't have a horse, man, did you?
We had ponies, yeah.
Pony.
Maybe they're too
No,
small.
like in the way you described it, that makes sense for a stealth initiative.
Yeah, why didn't you ever describe it like that, Jack? Are you fucking idiot?
I think I tried to.
Oh, yes.
Still behind the giant feels bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell! What an asshole!
He's a bit of an asshole. I hope he rolled
Big
like a
thing.
9. He must have rolled at least like a 19, right? Must have.
I mean,
19.
so I mean, he has a plus 21 minimum.
Mm. What
So-
weapon? Did he have weapons, Chris?
It's got
That
an
was a giant
enormous
spear.
spear and looks like a sack of rocks.
Oh,
I
fuck.
hate it when they have the sack of rocks.
But like it's got a really long spear. Looks like his reach is pretty chonky.
Because of the spear or because of him?
Both.
So if I get the spear. Oh, baby.
That'd be a very big spear.
So you have chosen unwisely. And he calls to the skies and says, "Ancestors, protect me in this hunt." And you see a glow of primal energy begin to swirl around him, imbuing him.
Hmm.
Give him a nice little glow of primal energy marker.
Try I feel about this.
Oh, blue.
Then he strides forwards.
How fast did he look to be? Could we have just had animal horses?
Not that fast.
Oh, we should have driven away.
Strides forwards to here. And hefting his spear,
Melee reach, that's fucking nuts, so.
stabs it down towards you, Leon.
Fucking nuts, so.
Okay.
What is thine AC?
30.
No, it isn't that high. He crits you straight off with his spear for 52 damage.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Maybe we ride away, guys. Maybe we did ride away.
He did say he will hunt us. I think we just.
Yeah, but he looks pretty slow.
Bromok, your turn.
Yeah. So because I'm acting out of stealth initiative before the mastodon, it is flat-footed to me.
Okay, yeah. It is, like, the cliffs are not, like, straight up, and it's huge, so from that
Yeah.
position, it's got, like, it does have some cover, but, like, it's
Okay.
not completely behind the cliff. So it's got, like, standard cover to you.
Okay.
Bad timing, I know, but my groceries are just here, so right now I'm just going to go unpack them for
Okay.
like 5 minutes. And when I get back, you guys are going to, find out just how screwed these monsters are.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm sure that's too screwed. Yeah.
From negative screwed to completely. We'll find out.
I mean, I just, took a decent chunk of my health.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of HP.
And again, that was a single attack, right? So
Yeah.
And it basically guarantees I'm going to get crit on every single attack he hits those against me, which is
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
What do you guys think? Does this guy have attack of opportunity? Probably, right?
Not sure.
Not necessarily.
It's really hard to say with monsters, I think.
It really is.
I think they usually
So, okay,
stop with,
my
the
thought is that he
trained
doesn't.
and stuff. Yeah.
Right, and it's because again he seems to be more of a spellcastery with the
Or
Spirit
just like
Guardian or
it's
whatever
giant.
that thing was.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's more like
Oh, yeah.
nature stuff, not like a
Normally,
warrior, you know?
more
It's not-
humanoid intelligent creatures tend to not have one.
Yeah, it's interesting now.
Yeah.
It's hard to say though. Like it's.
You know what we need is a knowledge check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Moon's fun next.
We lost our knowledge check boy though.
Wait, blackbirds need to be on the initiative. What the fuck, Chris?
Oh,
Or the map.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck off!
Yeah, she could have like been like, oh, don't fight this foe.
Yeah,
This foe is slow as fuck. Just run around.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of each. 20 foot of each, huh?
Right. Is the range of throwing a spear for me? Feels bad.
My head spears as long as your range of throwing, huh? That's funny. This will be a hard fight, fuck.
But if we manage it, oh baby, do we get to roll the d4?
You gotta roll D100 first.
I mean, I'm kind of the opinion. Maybe you should have just one go.
Nice, I'm okay with the rules. D100, yeah. I'm sad by them, but I'm okay with them. I'm a crit wouldn't let die in a silly little fight like this, right? We're chosen ones.
Right. We didn't even get the option to avoid it. We did, maybe.
We tried, yeah.
Well, we did get the option to upgrade it, and we certainly did.
That's out of character. We could just still right away, you know, to go back on your horse on right away.
Maybe.
Meet it, Josh.
We haven't even seen what type of HP we're dealing with yet. We've seen
I
one
don't
attack.
think we're gonna want to see it.
Right.
I mean, he crit when Leon had 30 AC, right?
It wasn't really close because Chris was like, "Nah, it's not gonna work."
Well, it was like an 18 or something, you know?
Maybe he almost double crit me.
Nah, no way.
Luckily, that's not a thing.
You can't have balled near 50, that's actually insane. Nah, it's impossible.
So again, judging off that it has a minimum plus 21 perception, I think that's probably what we're looking at is a minimum 21 plus to hit.
Probably has more.
It'll have more, it'll have
It's
way
usually
more.
Right.
bigger
Again,
than
I'm saying at
perception, right?
minimum, right?
I
Yeah.
reckon plus 25 to hit, not even joking.
Yeah, so it's
Probably around there, yeah.
Nah, that's too nuts, actually, right?
it's
Plus
easy
25.
for it to. Well, it's not easy, but it's possible
Yeah.
for it to hit
Again,
a 50.
if it is plus 25, it crits me unless it rolls a nat 1.
It can't, no, it doesn't crit you unless it was a nat one.
It hits you, right?
Oh, it hits me. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Whoa.
It hit
Well-
me if it doesn't roll a nat one.
I mean,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna get hit a lot, so.
So, but,
Well,
again, but
Some of us more than
yeah.
others.
Yeah, me more than others, yeah.
And basically, if it ever
Maybe
rolls
we
like
just hopefully we hit
a 12 or higher, it crits me.
We have
That's
to roll well.
crazy.
We have to fucking spam on hero point in this fight, like.
Right.
I'm gonna do the fatiguing thing first thing.
The what
Right.
thing?
I will fatigue it.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, if you fatigue it, make it easier for me to
I'm
knock. If I can knock it down, that'd be fucking nice too.
Oh, that'll be so good.
I'm gonna try and intimidate it. I think.
Can you knock it
I'm
down?
gonna try and intimidate
Can you
it.
knock down creatures that are bigger than you?
Yeah, I have a feat that lets me do it up to 2 side bigger.
2 sizes. Oof.
Yeah, and so when I'm
If
large,
I-
it's like up to
That would be like yeah, I was just
Yeah,
thinking fucking gargantuan things. And all
Yeah.
that shit. It's fucking madness, man.
And this definitely doesn't have crazy reflex, I hope. You know, like.
Oh wait. You think because
I
only
mean,
one turn
reflex
has
is probably
happened?
its worst save.
Yeah, that must be.
It has to.
And
be.
I bet it's still going to be insane, though.
Probably.
Right.
Too bad. Fucking. He's gonna probably crit succeed on the damage
it-
of my spell.
Again,
It's
it's, yeah,
just gonna be
it's
fatigue,
worse.
nothing else.
I hazard a guess then that its worst saving throw is better than all of my saving throws.
What's my best saving throw? Best saving throw is a plus 20?
Yeah, see, mine's plus. It's a reflex is 19.
Yeah, could
How
even
do you
be
have
higher.
20?
I have like resilient armor.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Okay.
And it's like mastering my, you know, height.
Yeah, yeah.
height
yeah.
save.
Because yeah, I'm master in reflex. And I was like, wait, why is there one difference? But it forgot
Oh,
the
wait.
resilient armor. Wait, no, I should have that now too.
Did you get resilient or just +1?
Yeah, only me and Beck got resilient. I think.
Oh, mine was just the +1. You're right.
Damn.
Fortitude, yeah.
All right, so he uses a big ass spear that really hurts. Probably means he can throw it. So it does have
Oh, yeah,
decent.
bag of rocks.
It's a giant. It's gonna throw rocks if anything.
Yeah, he just said he had a bag of rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Giants throw rocks.
I do throw rocks, yeah.
Do you think because only his turn has happened so far, I get to retroactively use a thing that starts at the end at the start of the initiative?
Oh, you made a battle cry again, didn't you, Jacko?
Yeah.
I think if we say Chris, you thought of all Blackbird, we can use that as an excuse that he has to relay that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Dude, this is a scary fight.
Indeed.
I hate it when it's like 2 creatures, but goddamn, they're tough. I wish it was like 5.
I have this potion of fire breathing that I keep wanting to use, but
I have a potion of quickness, I think I'm going to use in this fight.
That's actually a good point. Is there a good arrow I can use right now that would help?
I use it, Chris. They even do. Yeah, look it up.
Storm arrow, I forgot. The head of this arrow is made from a gleaming cut.
I'm using my Weasel in the
25 reflex save, arrow shot from a weapon. With the shock property in it, which it's not, unfortunately. Saves these 27. Attack doesn't benefit shocker.
But oh man, I have to like. It's 1 interactive drink and then 1 more to grip my fucking sword. It's
3d12 electric, huh? That would have to action.
Wait, didn't we say you already grabbed the sword or no?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I gotta like let go of it to drink the fucking potion.
Oh,
right?
right. Hmm.
Like one with 2-handed weapons.
That's annoying,
That's 2 actions. Maybe I move up without fucking what's it called then? Without Beijing the first one, I guess.
I guess that's good.
But then I can like stride up and attack it. Otherwise, I'm literally just Beijing and then just standing there.
It's harder to hit as well, you know.
I'm like, yeah, slightly
Maybe
harder to hit.
bigger chance of it hitting me again instead of you.
I think I might use my storm arrow.
Yeah, we gotta use everything around this fight.
Yeah.
But Storm Arrow is mostly good because it's AoE, I thought. The Thunderstrike or whatever, like...
Now, Thunder Arrow is basically when activated, Storm Arrow hits a target, it's buffeted by raging winds and struck by a bolt of lightning. It deals 3d12 electricity damage, and the target must attempt a DC 25 reflex saving throw.
So it's 1 target anyway.
Yep. Critical success, bonus unaffected success.
DC 25 reflex though? Man, it's gonna crush that. 25?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go against the
I
Mastodon.
mean, it's not real bad.
Oh, you're gonna go against Mastodon? Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think my goal, because again, technically, I do a ton of shots, but they're pretty low.
Yeah,
hit
I
by
agree. Actually,
comparison.
I think it's not bad for you to just try to.
Because again, what's nice is if it does fail it, which I'm guessing the Mastodon doesn't have a huge reflex bonus save,
you
right?
hope not, right?
If it fails, it's buffeted by winds for 1 round, -2 circumstance penalty to range attack. No, that doesn't help. And -10 foot to its fly speed.
It's fly speed. It's gonna be so slow.
Yeah. Damn. That's hoping it's just regular speed, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh well. So it's just again an extra, like a single action to do
3d12
an
is
extra
mad,
3d12 electricity is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Then I'm doubtful that it's resilient or resistant to any kind of spell attack or damage.
I'm gonna go make another drink with this thing.
You guys excited for League to start up again?
Yeah.
Early CLCS?
Actually, I am, yeah. There's a cool roster changes.
It's because that's right, you're a G2 fan, so of course you're excited.
It's gonna
And
be
it's most-
interesting.
Just,
Yeah. Again, I hope it's
Wait,
like
when
the
is it
old-
starting, by the way?
I think this coming week. All the leagues will have started by the end of this week.
very nice. Yeah, I've been missing something to watch on the weekends sometimes.
Yeah.
And that allows me to pretend I'm watching a sport.
I'm just kind of hoping, part of me is like, that G2 will be...
Worse?
You guys probably aren't old enough, and I don't know if you follow the NBA at all, but there was like the 90... early 2000 Lakers, where they grabbed Karl Malone from the Utah Jazz and Gary Payton from Seattle. Like, they grabbed all these amazing all-stars and tried to make the first true, real super team, and then they didn't even make it to the finals or something like that. Like, they lost. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want, because they've like done the only thing they could do to really improve their roster more, and so I'm all for if they fail.
Yeah, it's been tried before in League, the super team idea. It hasn't really worked out ever.
Usually not, yeah.
G2 is close to actually it working, I guess. So maybe it will work again.
So in the back.
And again, like, it's hard to say Korea's not super teams. It's just that you don't necessarily have the best person in every position at,
there's role players.
Hey, Chris, you forgot to roll for Blackbird. What the fuck? We should start the fight again.
It's not even on the map.
Take back the crit.
None
of this happened yet. Except Jacko did a battle cry. But you skipped it when you were so busy, Chris.
Did I?
Yeah. Tell him, Jacko.
Yeah, here you go.
When Jacko
It all happened so fast. I mean,
You're fair. Let me get Blackbird on here.
Fair? Not really, but okay.
Blackbird, here we go. She was on Bob with you, right? So
yeah.
Here somewhere.
So yeah, as he charges me and hits me, I yell out a mighty battle cry. And
this cut short as a blood-curdling scream.
Against it will save?
Oh, look at that!
Damn!
Oh, she's pretty fast.
Okay.
Oh, she should have gone already.
I'm glad you used that DT. No, she wouldn't have gone yet. I'm glad you used that D20 on that and not the things will save against you intimidate. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
so your ownership, you can yell, massacre, and demoralize, observe foes. Okay. Demoralizing it. Its will DC is
high.
I'm afraid higher than that.
Fuck that.
Wow.
Alright.
You're only holding 11, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is a foe beyond any of us. Flee! Flee for your life.
Come on.
Weapons have no more use.
So, my first action will be to pull out my Storm Arrow and to activate it. That's one action, right? As a special from the thing.
Yeah, you gotta
and then I will hunted shot the Mastodon, which again is flat-footed to me, but then has a slight bit of cover.
Cancels out.
34?
This hits, but does not crit the Mastodon.
Ah. So you said it was a light cover, so -1?
Yeah.
Right? I'm just making sure. And then flat-footed, though, so still not a crit, sadly?
Yeah, so one higher than 34, still almost a crit, but not quite.
Oh, Blackbird could use a reaction to +2. Oh,
she doesn't have a reaction yet.
So sad,
Alright.
though.
So again, it does the 14 there, and then it also does... So it needs to make a...
12 there. And...
Let me grab the inventory.
Reflex save.
Right.
Yep.
It's not DC... right? It's not one of those like shots that does more damage, so it is 12, right?
Yeah, it's not deadly aim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of deadly aim entirely, so...
Oh, okay.
Well, that's how I got Eldritch.
Oh, I didn't know. Cool.
Okay.
Yep. So DC 25 reflex save.
Natural 1.
Okay, I shall make a reflex saving throw. It is a pretty bad reflex save, it's true. It fails.
Alright, so it takes an additional 12 electric damage, and it's buffeted by wind.
Penalty. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So the ranged attacks it probably doesn't have.
Fucking suck.
To its fly speed. Okay.
Yeah, fly speed is gonna suck.
If this Mastodon could fly, it's slower now.
Damage. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And then my second shot for the hunted shot is a regular.
Okay.
So 31 for 14.
So yeah, 29 even, right? Oh, it's still flat-footed. Yeah, 31. Yeah, you're right. The 14.
Actually, sorry, it should be. I rolled another first attack, I think, so it should be 28.
Oh.
Yeah, that still hits.
Nice.
Okay. And then the final attack will be a skirmish strike. Still flat-footed, but 3.
Nah. You didn't crit with a 34 there.
Yeah.
Retreat with the horse and Bromok. Look after them in our next lives.
That misses.
Okay. And then I'll skirmish to roughly there.
Okay.
Actually, I can go there.
Okay. Blackbird. Her first action is to attempt Sage's analysis on the tiger giant. So she will use society.
Dude, she's gonna figure out what it is and then just a bit like scream in terror, right?
That is not enough for the DC
no.
of this thing. She says, it's some kind of giant that interacts with the elements. I'm not sure what this ancestral business is, though. And then as her next action, she will check her movement speed and realize that it is only 25, so she will double move. She'll try and kind of get next to it, between it and the cliff.
Whoa, she's fucking into it, and then no attack opportunities.
No
She's
attack
so confident, just fucking ran up to it. She's insane.
Bullseye.
Moon Song.
I will move to here and cast my thing.
What's your thingy?
Invisible Void.
Oh yes.
To make it fatigued.
My Ben has a good fort save.
Oh, it definitely has a good fort save.
It attempts a fortitude saving throw.
Good damage.
This is not an enchantment or illusion effect, right? No way.
Glad I'm not going to count that same my illusion spells.
Okay, it succeeds. It does not critically succeed.
Oh.
Oh.
Fatigued then.
Well, I like to hear.
I mean, fatigued anyway, so.
Yeah, true, but now fatigued.
So what happens on a success?
Half damage still.
Half damage, cool. So half of that cold damage. As your cold damage, as it comes in, as it sees the elemental void coming towards it, it says, "My ancestors will stop such weak magic." And with a reaction, the spirits protecting it prevent the full cold damage.
Reaction though, huh? Okay.
But it is still fatigued, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fatigued 1. That's enfeebled. Where's fatigued? It's one of the ones.
Can still fit, right? If I go here, yeah, I should be able
There
to.
it is. Fatigued.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Fatigued with the effect of what?
-1 AC saving first.
Minus 90 saving throw.
Easy.
I said it first.
OP.
Damn it. So fast.
Cool. Okay.
Chris?
Leon.
Get it, Leon. Bring it down.
I have a reasonable question for you.
Okay.
Favor, perhaps. Considering the situation, could I have 4 actions this turn?
That seems fair.
Yeah, that seems fair, right?
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. I just want to do 4
I
things.
don't know about that.
Okay. It was worth a try. Okay. I will.
Take my.
Yeah, I will raise my shields. I will cast Lay on Hands on myself.
Classics.
And I'll move closer.
Oh, flank it. Yeah. Dude, but if you were 1 further down, you'd flank with Blackbird.
Yeah, but then I'm also 20 feet away from Blackbird, which is really...
Okay.
Damn, it feels bad, yeah.
The Mastodon trumpets in protest and
Oh, baby.
tramples.
Oh.
Good out of it,
What?
good out of it.
Yeah, just trample there where you are.
Yeah,
Right?
trample.
He does that, right?
Luckily, its fly speed is reduced.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let me figure this out precisely, actually. It can't end its turn on your square, actually, Moonsong, so it has to trample, like...
No, it lands on me, though.
So it hits both Leon and Beck with its trample, although it does... Oh, no, Beck doesn't have a reaction yet.
Feels bad.
But it managed to trample on both of you. Make... Make reflex saving throws.
Yeah.
It's trample damage.
I don't really want to be knocked down, though.
So pass this.
Mm.
Easy peasy.
I realize I actually have -1 on like me because I'm clumsy, Chris. So I should realize this in the past, but I kind of forgot. Oh, critical success!
Wow.
I wish that was an attack rule on the giant, though. That's what I'm saying.
A critical success. So you managed to avoid it fully, Beck.
Hey, get on! It goes up to intrude with my
you are
animal
partially trampled and take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh wait, does bulwark factor into this? I keep forgetting. It's a reflex.
Bulwark, yeah. I mean, I think it's all damaging. Oh, no, I think it's all damaging effects, like it says. But let me check. Doesn't really make. I mean,
kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Would it matter? Like, you're not going to critically succeed, right?
Am I not? No, it does. Okay.
I mean, I think I only could succeed like on that 20. It gives you a +3 instead of your dex. How much better is that for you?
It gives +3, so it would be
So
36.
critical success, I'm afraid,
No.
given the 36.
Right. Okay.
Feels bad.
So you take the 12.
Yeah.
That's its full time.
Bad elephant, bad elephant.
Let me see if, because my new druid ass emo, if I can attack it in 1 sec. No, I think it's like self-defense is A-okay, but I'll double check.
Sure it is, right?
Killing animals unnecessary. It doesn't prevent you from defending yourself. You'll love to see it. It's an animal. I bet it doesn't attack opportunity. I bet it doesn't. Chris, I'm so sad as I remove my hand from my greatsword, knowing I will have to use 1 action to grip it in the future. Guys, do it nonetheless so I can use 1 action to drink my potion of quickness. Does it seem mad at me once I do this?
He's very mad at you, but it doesn't attack you.
So now I have the quicken condition. I have 2 actions left. I use my last normal action. Man, if I'm raging, am I in attack range with him? Shit, I am.
Shit.
I want to be in attack range. Can I rage up this way and move someone to get pushed away? That seems fine, right?
Nah.
So if I rage, I have to go here.
Yeah.
I really don't want to be in range of this guy. I really don't.
Without going large.
I use my...
You would also be in range of me, but that might.
It is tempting.
That shouldn't influence your decision, though.
Should it? Maybe it should. Man, so
It's about to be that tactical. At least.
I will... I gotta rage sooner or later. I rage bottom left, by the way.
Okay, you rage.
And last action, attack the Mastodon. Claudia's flanking with me, right?
Wait,
Can't
don't
be
you
on
have to
the
regrip
order
the
Claudia
sword?
around. You're insane, Leon. She has 10-foot reach, right, to flank with me? No?
Definitely.
Feels bad.
Don't you have to regrip the sword?
Fuck, he's right, Chris. Take it back, take it back, take it back. I'm not raging anymore. I forgot. Make me small, make me small, make me small, make me small. I'm happy. Get rid of the unhappy face. I use my third normal action to regrip my sword, and my last action to attack it normally.
Okay.
Your swiftness.
29?
Is that a natural 2, I see?
Natural 8.
Natural 8.
Natural 2.
Oh, that
See,
was
natural
also
2 and
two.
get 29.
Oh, I was hopeful. You see.
Yeah. What is he, an enemy?
Got him.
This strikes the Mastodon
Nice.
for 25.
Alright. Yeah. That's my turn. Wait, no,
Yeah,
I
My
grip.
music went away.
I
was
grip. I drink potion. I
Drink,
regrip
grip,
the
attack.
sword. No, but I have an extra attack because of my haste. I could have raged, Jack. I take it back, Chris.
I didn't
raged.
say you couldn't rage. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you could. You said don't try to grip your sword. I'd already done that. Chris, give it more damage. It takes my rage damage as well. Okay. Wait, no,
How
is that
much is the
more?
rage damage?
6.
An extra 8.
Extra 8, wow. Ah,
Yeah, because it's also the enlarged person damage from the fucking, being big.
Yeah. Big boy.
That's my turn. Now that's my turn.
I may have forgotten
now
what kind
we
of
get
potion
fucked
you'd
up.
actually drank.
Now we're gonna get
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yep.
It's just 3 nat ones, 3 nat ones, 3 nat
Or
ones.
focus the
3 nat
NPC. Maybe focus
3
Blackbird.
nat ones. 3 nat
She's
ones,
lived a good
3
life.
nat-
She's an
3
old
nat
woman.
ones, 3 nat ones.
What happens if Blackbird just gets literally killed?
That is better than
Right
Leon
now.
getting literally killed, is all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't disagree, but like, what do we actually like? Do we just like? All right, I guess we just.
She
go to
definitely
Riala
wrote in
and
her
we
note.
failed.
She told us where it was. Yours is in Haven, mine's in the weird underground, blah, blah, blah. And,
Right.
yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, do we still try to go? Because I don't think we have a chance without a dwarf.
Dude,
yeah, we definitely don't go to Dwarven Lands. That's out of the question, yeah.
we go.
Ancestors, keep me safe. And the spirits renew their, spinning around him, their fortitude of his form.
And how does he do that? So
Then he takes his spear in a grip like a spear fisherman and stabs it down towards you, Leon.
Leon, no!
I got skewered
Do we
Like
get
a-
to see these rolls now?
like a
or-
dunner. I got
Oh, no.
skewered.
No one's rolled knowledge.
That misses
Oh,
Leon.
yeah.
There is a chance in this combat.
It has more swipes though. So.
There's one more.
Yeah, but those are minus,
Minus 80.
Then angrily takes his fist
34 AC.
down at you.
And Leon? No!
At Leon.
34, please.
Also missing.
Yes, I'm too
Oh
good.
my god, it's literally like you didn't have a turn. Oh my god, Leon.
That one is real.
Bex, the expression of love in Beck's eyes, you Leon, make you a little uncomfortable about all the showers you've taken together.
One more.
Alrighty, I will.
Oh, I love having
Bad
some high AC
spot.
in the party. It's so nice.
Especially if the enemy hits the first hit.
Can I get some feet above me to be able to back up?
Can you go back on the world map?
Man, that's awkward. But I think I can do it. Hang on. Let me just
Yeah. Oh, hey, bud.
say height. 40.
It's gonna add at the bottom
then-
first. I know.
The map layer. I think I just take the map and drag it down,
Yeah.
Fine, right?
and then go objects layer, Control A, and drag it. You were right on the edge of it, Bromox. That'll be
Correct.
my guiding principle.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
Nice.
And then just make it green. Just make it literally just green.
There's like a cliff here, by the way. I didn't draw.
Okay.
And,
I'm gonna do like that way, but
that'd be nice for you. It's like that.
cool.
Can you make it all green? That doesn't hurt my eyes quite so much.
The blackouts are
I like the black.
Yeah, it reminds me
Oh,
of
I mean, I don't want to, you like what you like.
the emptiness of space.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is this just
I'll get
difficult
drawing-
terrain
I'll
to
get
get up?
drawing
Is that
the
correct?
It'll be a climb check.
Okay. Can I spend an action and jump? I have quick jump.
How high can you quick jump?
We always have to look at.
I have looked
rules,
up the rules
don't
on jumping, and it's not very high.
we? I actually think it was pretty high.
But you're like
But
10 feet.
maybe it's because I had a laundry and
Yeah.
laundry had
It's like,
like,
it's like a 10-foot cliff.
Yeah, there's no way you can vertically jump 10 feet. High jump is you attempt a DC 30 to increase the maximum vertical distance to 8 feet. If you critically success, it becomes 8 feet.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
yeah. Or,
Well-
yeah, 8 feet, yeah. 8 feet if it's...
Yeah,
8
that's
feet
like that,
if you
yeah,
critically success on a DC 30, you go 8 feet.
I jumped pretty
Okay.
hard, dude. Like the world record.
I mean, imagine jumping
Yeah.
just 8 feet, having an 8 feet verge. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? Like,
So as a free action, I will
Communicating with you.
click my heels together, or whatever, right, to activate the Boots of Elvenkind, so I get +5 movement.
you
Yeah,
go
okay.
back home.
Yep. I'll go back
man, I should
to
not drink too
there.
much during our sessions.
And
I'm
then
laughing,
as a
I'm laughing at
skirmish
Jacko's
strike,
jokes.
I'll move
Oh,
back
no.
and then attack the Mastodon.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Hmm.
I'm gonna re-roll it. I mean,
The
we got to at one
luxury-
point.
Yeah, I don't hate it. And you rolled good damage.
The luxury of someone.
Yeah, so 33 for 16.
14. God, please.
16,
16.
actually.
It was a 16. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was looking at
14 and 2.
You're right.
First, please.
I was looking at that.
This guy doesn't have ancestral guardians, right?
You're right. No.
All right, and then I will hunt prey. So not hunt prey. Sorry, hunted shot.
Yeah, okay.
That's the one.
What if
That's
this?
the one.
What if this?
Oh, I did another first
thing
attack
is
again.
the last
didn't
of its
I? Yep.
kind.
So 31.
It's self-defense, Jacko. I'm legally
That's
allowed
still
to
hit.
kill it according to my SE.
Okay, for 11. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss.
Indeed, it is.
And going into my final shot.
That's also going to be a miss.
No,
Yep.
it's okay. It's okay. You hit it twice.
Yeah.
Go. On the
It's
hat.
my turn.
Blackbird still never used her reaction, Chris, to give someone
I
plus
know.
2 before her next turn. I'm just saying,
You are.
if you want help playing this
She's
character,
old and forgetful. Leave her
I'll
alone.
happily play this NPC for you during combat if you wish.
Oh, that idea was discussed.
It was thrown around by Chris at some point, mate.
Alright.
Yeah.
Blackbird. Edit. Impose in.
Oh,
you just need to Ian.
Nice.
There you go. She's
But
always
now it's time to give Ian and only Ian all the bonuses.
She committed suicide. How do you know?
You're gonna have her this fight. Someone else can have her next fight.
Nice.
fine. I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, I will Sage Analysis the creature again. The giant. She can do it multiple times, right? You don't get a.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's a society.
Yep, you're in society.
Give it back to Chris. Give it back to Chris.
I don't want to. Instead, she's like, no, you have to do the voice, Chris. What did
Wait,
she say?
Maybe it's some kind of gnome.
She just does it again. Can I do it multiple times to turn, Chris?
Well, I don't think you can if she critically fails. I wouldn't say that anyway, but I feel like she can't if she critically fails.
That's a critically fail. Yeah, that's fair.
That's a critical fail.
Then I will like.
No,
It's
she
only
can do it
one-
again. Not quite. She can do it again. Yeah.
Yay!
18 is.
Let's go. Man, she really sucks,
Oh.
Chris. I want a new NPC. She's like, I don't know what it is, and then she swings at it with the fucking staff, Chris.
I have never heard of these giants before. That
Damn.
does not hit it.
That's some pretty poor rolls there, bud.
But that she critically
no.
hits it. I want to learn information.
She does indeed critically.
okay. No, right. She gets a little scared now, Chris. We'll play it as you will. Oh man, she really should have moved. She really should have moved on the other side of Leon, actually. Chris, I take back my no.
Take back your failed check.
So hard to play.
Basically, we found out that its AC is at least 32. So, you know, it's
that's
great.
good info.
Yeah.
Tom, you muted.
He sustains the spell. I can
Shit,
do
I
it. for
sustain
you.
the spell. Yeah.
Oh, Continue being muted, Tom. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Critically succeeds.
give us Moonsong's character sheet as
Critically
well. Come on.
succeeds. Damn.
It doesn't take, but he's still fatigued, technically.
Yeah, he is. And then I will cast it on the Mastodon as well.
Man, so much Interstellar Void going on.
Might
Okay,
have to that
Mastodon.
bitch as well.
Believe it or not, Mastodon also has a decent fort save, but we'll see how it goes.
I believe
I
it.
believe that.
Everything does.
I believe
It's all
it.
we fight.
I have a great fort
It
save. If you...
succeeds, it does not critically succeed.
Oh,
At
that's...
least some damage and fatigued, and that's my turn.
8 damage.
Nice.
Go.
Dude, to cast a spell while the giant mastodon's looking at you, what a legend.
My turn? Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, after it's tried to attack me twice, I'm gonna raise my shield. And then, well, my hero, not my hero point, my lay on hands focus point comes back, but I don't think I will use it right now. I will, well, I'm gonna attack it. Let's see what happens.
Kill it.
Blackbird saves these.
I miss,
back.
okay.
Oh, man.
Cool.
Reroll?
Probably, yeah.
Reroll.
Um,
What if I crit?
I mean,
though?
it's your first attack. You rolled an 8. We know it's 32, so you have to roll.
we know it's above 31. We don't know it's 32.
Right, and so I'd say 32 or higher. So you'd have to have at least a roll of 16.
Oh, no, 14.
Or sorry, 14.
Man, that's
It's very annoying. That-
personally.
Yeah.
I think I'd save it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I will. Suddenly, oh wait, I have a tiger. Okay, I will. So that's 2 actions. Cool. And then I will command Claudia, who is still stealthed by the way, because she has a higher stealth. She rolled a higher stealth than the Mastodon's perceptive. I will make her pounce the Mastodon.
Yeah, but it's flat-footed anyway. It feels a me, Jack.
Very nice. Very
So
mean.
I didn't even need to be here.
Cat pounce.
Oh wow.
And then
You would have your shield raised every time I read the trigger. I'm like, Please change it, Jacko.
Oh, critical!
Oh shit.
Wait, is that critical? Wait, that's after it's doubled. It does. Wait, that critical damage can't be right. It's 1d4.
Wait, no, yeah.
Yeah, Chris should double the 12.
Yeah, that
it's
is
easy.
24, yeah.
Double
But
12.
given that the critical damage is clearly busted, we'll double the 12.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
think
I'll
it's
have a look at it.
I benevolent DM.
Oh yeah,
you
critical
know.
damage, yeah, I fucked it here, yeah. Okay.
The pounds are 2 actions.
And then, no, pounds is 1 action. So, I can make it, let's do some clawing.
Oh, I love clawing.
Crit again.
Oh my god, crit again!
What is that rule? You love this.
Wait, that's...
Wait, that's
No, that's the wrong crit. That's the wrong crit. Okay, so double the 7. Yeah, that's fair. I think I swapped the claw and jaws around.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
14. I will take it. You know what? I will take it.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
it. The Mastodon trumpets in protestation,
Fancy
and
word.
then shaking it to Norman's head,
Sounds like an interaction.
use its dual tusk action 3 times.
What
Jewel
is
tusk.
this? Oh no.
This dual tusk action, this is OP as hell.
No.
Uh-oh.
2 tusk strikes, each against a different creature.
What?
Firstly, this only
Oh,
costs
no.
one. This only costs 1 action.
What?
Secondly, this only counts as 1 attack for the purpose of its multiple attack penalty. And thirdly, the penalty doesn't increase until after both attacks. So basically, it's just
There's
going to
no
be...
flourish or anything?
Nope.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
man.
Should have
Oh,
moved
okay.
away.
It's
Should
gonna-
have
it's
moved
got- it's got
away.
pairs. So first up is going to be against Beck and Claudia.
That's fair.
So Tusk. Against Beck, we have a crit.
Okay.
Wait, what's your AC? Is it 28?
No, 26.
26. Okay, crit for 48.
Leon, you got any of those downcast reactions?
Is it? I don't
I
think
mean,
the
you can't
Mastodon
attack
has
him
a
right
range.
as part of the reaction. Nah, save it.
No, I can't use it because the enemy has to be within range as well.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Alright, how much? Sorry, 48.
48, yeah.
I have 13.
And against Claudia, a crit for 52.
Oh, that's not scary.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh, Claudio.
There's
Second
4 more attacks.
action is... Actually, okay, no, it's going to do this twice. It's going to do second action is like another 2 tusks this time against Beck and Moonsong. So Beck, that is a miss.
Oh.
Moonsong, that is a hit for 28.
Moonsong's like got weird spooky shit, right?
Minus 22.
Okay. Oh, Moonsong's
And
so healthy.
last attack is a trunk attack, attempting to grab Moonsong.
What?
No.
What is this new
No,
thing?
thank you. That sounds like an...
But it misses.
Okay.
No, it is a regular attack. It's just 0 damage plus grabbing trunk.
Oh, okay.
It's just a free. It's like an attack to
I
grab,
hit it, Chris.
Oh, okay.
but it misses.
I attack it. And Backward decides this is a good time to give me.
You have to answer beforehand?
Aim
sorry?
for the
The thing
trunk.
is,
It's
the thing is
trunk
we
is
kind of
its
need
weakness.
you to get in there with the Taiga Giant.
But that's why I gotta kill this thing first, you know?
No. I can take care of it.
Yeah, it is on parade. But, yeah.
You say that to me?
Well,
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Yeah, she said it. Yeah.
Bromok says okay.
Okay.
Bromok yelling from
Aim
100
for
feet
the
away.
head. It's useless without its head.
No, okay, I gotta kill that. It's great. It's like, yeah, I'll take it. Then you know, it's like 1 action. It's fine. Aim for the head.
What if the Tiger Giant becomes enraged when the Mastodon dies?
I was like, if we're gonna give the bonus, I'd rather have it against the
It's
big
a 30.
AC.
It's actually a 39, Chris, because it's flat-footed and +2.
You crit and kill the
Ooh,
Mastodon.
look, I did max damage with fire and cold as well.
Even a regular hit without the fire or cold would have actually killed
Whatever,
it.
Chris.
Hilarious.
Mastodon, more like Mastodons.
Now using my free action.
It
Or
slumps
done.
dead.
Yeah, okay.
The Tiger Giant says, "No, Stompy."
Ian. He kills Stompy.
I use my move action to move here. My free move action, sorry, like the one from Quick and Potion. Move here. This is flanking, right? Because I'm
Yep.
like threatening. Yeah, okay. So I'm threatening from this square, right? Well, no.
Not quite.
What?
Right, really?
No.
Why
Can you-
not?
Eke
If
out
you
one
were
more.
here, or you had a part of your body in this square, then yeah. but-
Nah, that's impossible for me this time. No, sorry. Maybe I take another action to move, but flanking is so important against a creature.
Yeah, tell you what, I'll use an because I think it's so hard for me to hit it anyway.
Just do the 2-action sudden charge.
Oh yeah, because I do that instead of like wasting a movement
Okay,
like this.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, instead of like moving over then attacking, I do a sudden charge, which is my last 2 normal actions to like run over here, and I only have my 3 action left. Oh no, wait, the first. Oh sorry, because I'm new to quick good. Come, my first action would be a normal strike, but that was just a normal strike, and that'd been the one from the quicken condition.
Okay. So start me again. You were here.
Yeah, I
You
attack him,
attack. Okay.
and then I sudden charge down to like flanking with Leon.
Okay.
Yeah, and then sudden charge includes attack at the end.
Smash it.
Oh! No. Okay. It does have a -5. I feel
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
but still, -5
But
probably hits.
still,
Right?
24.
That still hits.
36 was it? A flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
nice one for fatigued as well. Can't forget
Yeah.
that.
So 38. Let me just
Yeah.
read this real
Nice.
quick because it didn't use its reaction yet this turn.
Mm.
Let me just read out precisely.
Sure.
Okay, it says ancestors, stay his blade, and it prevents the elemental damage.
Get out of here with these ancestors.
So
Alright,
it takes the full 30.
no, I'll take it. Okay, some damage. Then for my last action, because I'm very
No, it's not actually raging, by the way. I was just trolling.
I don't really like the -10. I would say use my last action to. So the way we figured out, technically the gloves don't require you to re-grip afterwards, right? But like Battlefield Medicine would. So I guess I'll just use the gloves.
Yeah.
I'll just use the gloves to heal myself, Chris.
Okay. Because they're always touching you.
Yeah, exactly. So slash R 2d6 plus 7. Okay, I gained 10 HP back. Worth. I think I'm so unlikely to hit him. The 10 HP back's better.
Right. You'd have to.
Oh no, Leon, I'm so far from you.
Yeah. But that's okay, he's not mad at you. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I barely touched him.
It turns towards you back. Ancestors, protect me from these fools.
Sounds
And
like
the spirits begin
God, I hate this guy.
fighting within him.
Sounds like an interact action to me, Chris.
It isn't. You
That's-
think you are mighty? Take this.
Uh-oh.
And he stabs at you with his long spear.
Like his confidence.
He
But does the long
strikes
spear
you
have any kind of like
perfectly
Yeah,
with
I
his
mean,
long spear.
I figured he would.
inside distance thing, right?
No, that's not.
So much like
He's
a
also
long
quite
range
tall,
for-
so like, you know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true. That's fair.
chill. Right.
So stabs you critically for 46.
Okay. It's like, yeah, I gotta admit, you're probably are mightier than me, but luckily there's like 5 of us.
And then he attempts to fist you.
Hey, now.
Striking you, but not critically.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, luckily you've had some practice.
28.
Leon.
28. Okay. Man, I gotta admit, you are pretty damn mighty, it's true.
Wait, I can't even
guess
see
I
you.
will
over
eat
there.
you then.
What's happening?
Third attack. Oh no,
You,
he did.
you
he
okay,
had-
back? What's happening
Yes.
over there?
I'm pretty fucking
Okay.
fucked up over here, Leon, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I will move my hunt prey to him, and then 3 shots.
Poor Mastodon didn't get to trample around on the party all day.
Thank
Push
God.
all the trees up here, I love them.
I
imagine it was
of
Ian.
course, Yeah. Ooh,
That is
nice.
a hit
Does it use its
Third
reaction?
is 6.
for yeah, actually it's not like crazy, like I know exactly what all your weapons do and stuff. So yeah, it uses its reaction to prevent the fire damage.
Okay. So 12 piercing,
Yep.
and then second shot. Nope. Third shot.
Nah, that's not
27?
gonna hit. That's never
Nope.
gonna hit the thing.
No. Okay. Well,
I mean, you hit it. You took its reaction. Take it.
win.
Hurt.
You know the sad part is I can't even reach you with my move.
Can't even reach me. Wait, no, but you can use one diagonal. You can go 10 and then down here. Right?
Oh yeah, okay, just about. Oh.
but then you wouldn't have flanking. It's a weird.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
Blackbird can move over and fly.
It's not
Claudia.
burning.
yeah, Claudia's gonna
Oh,
go.
Blackbird said, it's like, I wonder what this thing is, she says as she tries to identify it one last time.
Roll better. Come on.
28?
That is the DC.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I know it. It's a tiger giant. They're known
Tiger?
for it,
I look
and they
at Claudia.
worship the ancestors greatly. I mean, you guys know pretty much everything about this anyway, so well.
He didn't worship. Oh, yeah, I mean, I gather that he starts every sentence with ancestors. So that's kind of a.
Okay, so she decides she wants to be near Leon.
They
so Leon-
stand 20 feet tall and weigh 10,000 pounds.
10,000.
Wait, let me see if it's possible for. Can she
Yep.
get to the square? Yeah, even if that counts an extra 5 feet movement being through Leon, she can still technically. She moves around here to be with Leon. She feels safer there, and also it helps flank with me.
Doesn't that ruin Leon's movement?
Fuck off, Chris. Does it really? Does it really?
Yeah,
Pretty much it does,
I mean, I
yeah.
can't.
How about here?
Really?
Here flanks with you, right?
That flanks with me?
Yeah, because you're diagonally opposite.
So I don't know how flanking works.
Yeah. This flanks with you.
Yeah,
You're
she
so-
moves
you're
it and then
certain.
she strikes it with her staff.
Okay.
Plus
Well,
2,
get that
baby.
bonus,
Plus 4,
yeah.
actually, right? Yeah. And so now she has plus 16 against it, saying "woo."
Plus 16.
It's very tough though. Oh my. Remember it has
Ooh,
plus 1 AC,
strong.
Chris, for the fatigue though.
Even so, Ian.
Damn, what a shame.
Nice.
21 was never gonna hit.
Spell.
No, it has an extra plus 1.
Sustaining the spell.
Me has a minus 1 on
First of
these
all.
4 saves, Chris.
That's true.
Every little helps.
Oof.
Still critically succeeds.
Maybe him succeeding counts as an interact action. That's what I would like to believe.
And then I'm gonna cast a 5th level Searing Light.
Shit. She's a nut, so.
Blinded by the
Ooh,
light.
27?
I
can't
think that's
believe-
enough. I'm gonna reroll that.
You're insane. You think you can hit this thing?
I'll try.
Not 20 or nothing.
No, damn it.
Oh.
Not a nat 20.
Oh, but you get
Wait, but you got to go back here.
I swear that does not happen 1 out of 3 times. It's like 1 and 2. I fucking
We have had it a lot. Best
So
house
much
rule ever.
volume.
Best house rule.
I love it. All I'm saying is when that could have been a 5d plus 40 heal on back. It's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Is that all you're saying? I don't know if that's all
Leon.
you're saying. I think you're implying something there. I think you're inferring something.
Leon.
I'm gonna run over
thing
here.
is-
Oh god, Beck, you're bleeding from everywhere.
It's a tough monster, Leon. It's a tough fucking monster, okay?
Yeah, okay, here. Lay on hands for 30 now.
Oh, that's a lot of god healing.
Oh yeah, she's pretty dank. And then I will call
Actually,
Claudia.
hang on. You know what? Because I'm the one who suggested, I'm going to say you move Moonsong to there. That's still flanking.
Okay,
Blackbird.
Moonsong.
Moonsong, Blackbird, because like
Stop
from this
mistaking
yeah,
square to
yeah.
there flanks,
Yeah.
and also flanks for Leon there.
Yeah, so now I don't have to call over Claudia because I'm kind of scared that he's gonna kill my pet for killing his pet, and then I will, yeah, I'll just strike at it.
I love to hear.
Delicious tiger.
Oh, he hasn't even raised his shield. You better attack Leon instead.
Oh,
Maybe you reroll that though. Maybe use one of yours.
yeah,
Maybe
that's not great damage though.
It's
Let's see,
okay.
what's this?
But if you crit, though, it's great.
Crit.
Yeah, roll down that
That's
20.
alright.
It's gotta happen sometimes. Let's go, God.
I have two of them, sure.
Well, one you have to use is combat, remember.
Yeah.
Let's go, God. Easy nat 20. Nah, that's
That's a
the
2.
worst possible of all, Jacob.
That's a 2, yeah. Alright, that's my turn. And my
I mean,
shields.
it could be a 1.
Nah, when he gets it back, it's better.
That's true. It is the worst
Yeah,
possible outcome.
It's the worst possible of all.
Yikes.
I use my first 2 actions to attempt to knock down this creature, Chris.
Oh shit! I love it.
Good luck.
Oh shit.
Bam, I press knockdown. Okay, so
Come on.
first of all, I make a melee strike.
Come on.
Blackbirds, blackbirds.
I reroll.
Reroll? You gotta get this. Come on. If there's ever a time, by the way, to this crit fish,
Yeah,
this is
and,
the one to get the crit on.
and have
okay?
Blackbird help you.
my
Oh.
God. Okay, I
No.
missed. So the second action's wasted. Fucking hell. That counts as a minus 10 already. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Sadness.
So even if you roll a
I
20,
battlefield medicine myself. Remove my hand from the grip. No wait. Oh, but I have 1 free action, but I can't use that for anything. But this can only be used for the stride or the strike.
So yeah, strike. I mean, crit fish,
I
right?
can't.
Yeah,
but
but
even
even-
if I strike, then I battlefield medicine afterwards. I
Right.
guess. Yeah. Okay. So
but
I
you
go
can't
for-
even, can you even hit it even if you roll a
Third
20?
action hit, I have plus 11. If I nat 20, I probably fucking hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
No, I hate to do it, but I think it's actually better for me to stride away, and then...
No!
Oh, no, then I would cap battlefield medicine on you, Jacko.
Oh.
So I cast Battlefield Medicine on Jacko, on Leon with what? Wait, so I want to see what DC. Oh no, I thought it was saying now what DCs I can do. Well, I'm a master now, so I think now I can do. How much are you down, Leon?
Yeah,
how
I'm
much?
down like 30.
You're down how much, sorry?
30.
Okay, I attempt a DC 30 check with my plus 18. No, that's nuts. I accept a DC. I try to do the DC 21, and if I critical, then it's also good. Yeah, I accept the DC 21. Okay, I just about made it. Dude, I would have made it though, but
Yeah.
whatever. So slash 48 plus 10. I mean, that might, that's.
Wait, I don't think you had a +10 on Battlefield Medicine, right?
What's that?
I think it's just a 48 on Battlefield Medicine, right? Or...
No, you get the pluses. You get the pluses on
Oh,
Battlefield
okay.
Medicine, 100%. It's just like do it to treat wounds.
Sure.
See, it says you can apply 10 higher checks. So yeah. Okay, so you heal for 28, and then I'll use my last. But then I still only have one hand on my sword, so I use my last free action to stride 30 foot away as I get ready to charge it next turn. You know. Yeah, I like that turn actually. I'm a new kind of champion. I'm the attack and run champion.
As long as they don't have attacks opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, I'm never doing that.
I see your ancestors have granted you the powers to heal each other. Well, mine grants me ancestral power. Uses action to refresh his ancestral power.
I was just using my fucking, first aid kit, you fucking weirdo. What the hell are you talking about? And
Then he stabs down at you, Leon, with his spear.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
crits.
fuck.
Would a crit anyway even if it is.
Jesus. Oh, bad damage though. 42 damage.
42.
Bad damage.
42 damage on you. Then he turns towards Blackbird and says, "Away from me, witch!" And backhands her with his fist.
Yeah.
Witch? Wow. She hasn't even done anything.
Oh god, that crits her, huh?
I'm pretty sure that crits her, yeah.
Oh wait,
How would you say
can I shield block?
Are you even... Oh, wait, doesn't she need to be within range as well?
No. Yeah, no, I can't do it for her, but maybe... Let me
Wait, on your
calculate...
own, don't you need to have your shield raised in order to do it, though?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah. Shield block. Yeah, you definitely can't do that. She takes 50. She's a little spooked. Luckily, I get to control her. Wait, damn, she never gave Becca plus 2 to hit. I forgot to do it. It feels bad.
I don't think it would
She'll do
have.
it at
The only one who forgets.
She'll do it at Bomb. She's still got
Okay.
time.
I wanted to try and remember you, but you rolled too
She can
fast, and I
throw.
would have missed anyway. So
She gives Bomb the plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least I healed you for 30. You only took 50, 42.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right, so I guess 4 shots, right?
Yeah, but the first one is
You're,
plus
totally
First one has
within
plus
this
2.
thing, right? How far are you from this point? Yeah, you're totally within range. Exactly. Perfectly.
totally.
Feels bad.
Feels so bad.
Feels pretty bad.
Can be better.
A little bit bad.
I mean, I'm just thinking, is it best to try to use it now where I have the plus 2? It's the best chance I have to hit it.
Probably, yeah.
The other reroll.
Good thinking.
Fuck it.
It is the best time.
Damage wise, not the best, but
I mean, but again, I'm hoping for crit, so
Oh, yeah.
No, in fact, 27.
Not so much.
What about? Oh, it's
That's
so
not
sad.
bad
That's
either.
19 damage is great, but
So
29
close.
is so 30 technically.
Nope.
it's the old large
Run away, maybe?
big boy enemy that you can't hit.
Okay, and it has plus 3, so 37.
I mean,
On a
are
crit.
you
Yeah, so it is a legitimate crit.
legitimate?
But that was
Wait,
with successful amounts.
Oh, nice.
shit.
Nice.
31.
Good.
31,
Wait,
but
and
double
6 fire and
Persistent fire, right?
persistent fire.
Oh, that's huge actually. If you
Oh,
make
baby.
a use reaction. Oh.
It's uses reaction against the fire, though.
Yeah, it
does it
uses
use-
reaction against the fire.
But does it still get hit by the persistent fire? But it's got a flaming arrow in it, right?
Or if you don't,
Yeah, I think it still does. Because the
I think
attack
so.
still hits it to apply
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so it's D10 persistent fire? or
It's
persistent
also pinned to
fire?
a surface.
D10.
Oh,
Let's
great.
do an athletics check to get out. Dude, let's just run away now. It has to do an athletics check to leave.
So D10 persistent fire. Cool.
That's pretty big, actually.
And it takes
Yeah.
37. Oh, no, take 31 because it's.
That's
Yeah.
real big,
Doesn't take the
actually.
fire.
That's huge. That's a real nice crit fishing. Good work. Good work. That's fucking huge.
Okay.
And that the three
cool.
the 3 previous misses helped secure
Oh,
the
yeah.
crit side of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That was nice.
She's already identified it. She begins with a little swing at the knees. You know, why not? Go if she crits. Does she even crit it? Probably not. Maybe she'd flank Yanna's +2. Probably actually. It's just too hard to hit.
Creatures are tough.
Sure. Does she really try? She had nothing to do, Chris. What a weird character. She had one action. That's it. How did she not have any other actions, man?
She's just like an NPC from the TMG. Like,
How did she not have any other actions? She looks around frantically for another creature to save analysis, sees none of them. I mean, she goes for another hit before she runs away, I guess, because, like, why wouldn't she?
yeah, exactly.
She's like, it's impossible. And so, because it's impossible, she runs away. How was it, 25 feet? She goes back. Yeah, it's fine. Well, okay, 25. How much? Where was the speed? Yeah, she goes back there.
Moon song.
Moon song.
We'll sustain the spell.
One day it will do a nat one.
Yeah. And on that day.
That's just a normal success. Normal success.
And it used this reaction.
No, oh yeah, it did. It's 7 cold, baby. Chip in a chair, chip in a chair.
No, it's just...
Oh, by the way, it is flat-footed. Because, or it's pinned, sorry.
It's been,
Yeah,
Yeah,
sadly.
yeah, you got not flat-footed.
I'm gonna do a 4th level Searing Light this time around.
Man, you're really going for those attack rolls again, this thing, huh? You nutter.
Yeah, but that's such good saves. What the fuck?
That's pretty good AC as well, is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It has good everything.
It does have good
Sure.
everything.
this
I
is
can't
a
argue
tough
that one.
enemy for our party, for sure.
If only we hadn't upgraded it. Fucking Chris baiting us into upgrading it every time.
I mean, it's still worth it.
It's worth it
If
for now.
we survive.
It's worth it in one of these situations. Alright, Tom, let's see that crit then.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a second. Did I do damage right? I did. Bam.
Crit! Ooh!
35.
That
The
is a hit.
Oh, thank
Yeah!
God. 21 fire.
talk
Let's
about.
It is
go.
not a
Okay.
fiend or undead, but
Damn
it does take
There's 3 ones in that 76.
21 fire.
Tom,
Still.
you hit it. Let's take that. Let's
Yep, I
take it.
take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's take it. Let's
Take
take
it.
it.
And because it's already used its reaction, it can't negate.
Exactly. I
That
would not
shield.
use this. I would not use this if it didn't. So keep shooting it, Brock.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I'm trying.
I see your ancestors grant you the power of fire.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'll look at him and say, my ancestors were farmers. And then I try and stab him.
And then Moon's on my ancestor was a literal angel. What do you mean? Fuck.
Oh. So hard to hit.
It's really hard to fuck.
I'll raise my shield and
It doesn't
lay
hit
on
flank.
hands myself.
With flanking? I don't even know if it hits. Yeah,
Why would it
might,
be
right?
flanked though? From what?
No, I didn't know.
Blackbird
still
stayed
there.
there.
Blackbird.
Blackbird!
Wrong.
And that's
on,
my
do it on
turn.
I'm
yeah.
choosing a new name. You can rename Blackbird Moonsong.
Oh, you lay on hands yourself? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You just look at her and like, look at me. I'm Blackbird now.
You have one action left, right? Get Cloudy in here, Jack.
No,
Need the
no.
flanking.
I don't.
You do. Oh no, you rage shield. Okay, yeah.
Maybe next turn.
Okay, let me think, man. I do want to flank, but honestly, I think
do I
Blackbird,
smash or do I?
Blackbird would have left, right? Like, yeah, I couldn't leave her there just for the flanking. That would be insane.
Yeah.
Would be a
I mean,
bit-
technically, is she still technically in range though?
Nah, no way.
What? No.
What do you mean?
Not quite.
Oh,
25?
Orange of the
Yeah.
Giants? Yeah, okay.
No, I'm sure.
Because it has a fucking long spear. It goes forever.
I don't flank when I'm here, do I, Chris? I don't actually move there. Just-
No, you don't flank from there.
Okay, where was I before?
One up, maybe?
Where was I
Nah,
before?
Still not.
Where
It
was I
definitely has to
before?
be.
Two up.
Where was I before?
like this square. was-
Somewhere there, man.
Over here, right, or some shit, right? Yeah, whatever.
I think you were one to the right.
Sure.
Thanks.
I don't know about that. Hey, no, you move 30 feet back, so you have to be there, right?
I was there. Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Essentially there, but like.
Well, weren't you in this, like where Leon is now? Or no, you were next
No,
to
he
him.
was
No, I
next
didn't
to him,
move.
yeah. He was in
Yeah.
these 4. So top right square. Yeah, you were there or you were there. Like one of those two.
Definitely wasn't down.
Okay,
Or
then it
to
was
the
there.
left, then, yeah.
Then it was there. Who's drawing on my map? Get out of here.
Okay, Chris, I use my free move to get. It's hard to know. Fuck. Leo's AC is so much higher. I have to. I use my free move to get like here, and then I sudden charge around the back of him. So I'm flanking. Like I go
Okay.
like there,
So a triple move, sudden charge.
basically.
Okay, cool.
So I have 3 of my actions.
One of them being your quickened action, right?
Yeah. You get to attack at the end of it, obviously.
Yep.
Man!
38.
That is a hit
Well,
Okay.
plus a
okay.
friend, right? So 40.
for 37.
Yeah.
40 is still a hit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then I can't afford to be hit crit by my die.
What does
one
it?
turn.
What does fatigue do? Is it just minus
Minus 1
1 AC?
That's 1 AC instead.
Minus 1 AC, yeah.
Mine's
Then
only
I
seven.
will. I can't step on the mat. The Mastodon's using up those squares, but I can't move through them. Or could I move them for like difficult terrain or some shit?
It's like difficult terrain, yeah.
Stomp on the Mastodon real quick.
Man, I think it's better for me to go. I kind of like go back to here, Chris. Go for my
Okay.
last action. Yep.
Ancestors, empower me as you have failed to empower this one, whose friends have abandoned him.
Leon, I haven't abandoned you. He just like you're really better on the defense than I am. You know, like way better, man. I'll get him next time.
Oh no, my friends are right here. Don't you worry.
No, I'm here, Leon. I'm here. I wave at him.
Oh,
Damn, I
there
got my
indeed.
friends right here. Ooh,
We shall see. And he turns
Ooh.
Oh.
and hurls a rock at Moonsong.
Oh, fuck.
No, what? No!
That's an interact action.
Yeah, but I'm not
I
there
don't-
anymore. And Leon
and I don't
doesn't
know.
attack opportunities.
Fuck, that's right. You don't.
And
God
he throws a
damn
rock
it.
as one action. He retrieves a stone rock and throws it all as one action.
Insane.
Oh. Moonsong, watch out.
That's a crit, I would guess.
Ow.
Would have crit me though,
Leon,
so.
it'd probably it'd be like almost a double crit
Ow.
on back.
That's. Ow.
Uh-huh.
Hey, be careful there, Moonsong. There's some rocks.
So by the way, did it use an action to ancestral guardian bullshit
did,
himself
yes.
again?
It did, yeah.
Motherfucker. Okay.
And then your friends are easily broken and swings with his fist at you, Leon.
Yeah, but Leon isn't.
I am
Leon's hard as a rock, if you know what I mean.
missing.
Oh, baby, is Leon hard as a rock? He is.
Bang.
It rings your shield like a gong, but does not.
Full
indeed.
Captain America.
Turns out.
That's
I'm
like
pretty
one
sturdy.
off, right? Or is it
Nah,
two
I'm
off?
Leon
You're
Hand, so
Leon
now
Hand,
it's 3
okay.
off.
Oh, it's like 100 off. Leon's okay.
Oh, so
Yeah.
far. Bromok.
All right. So kind of cool thing is because it is snared, and I have Nature's Edge, it is flat-footed to me.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, you love
The Blackbird gives you the +2 on your attack.
All right.
What but me?
Come on.
She has a turn before you, Leon.
Oh. Yay.
Fuck me. But it's flat-footed for all of these attacks. So.
Well, we're back.
+2 for nothing.
Okay. Okay. And God, so adding +4 and flat-footed to
Nah.
29 flat-footed. Still no, motherfucker.
No.
God
Look,
damn.
Your
Crazy
arrows
stuff.
rain off. It's
Have we
tough
figured
to
out?
hide.
We haven't figured out its AC yet, have we? It's
40 was not a crit,
Not officially.
so.
Yeah, 30 definitely doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Would it
Right.
be- I
Yeah.
don't know. I know what's like the low.
32 was a hit, I think. So.
35 hit. 35 hit, definitely.
Mhm.
34
around
was like an
35
actual
probably.
crit. Like an actual crit. So probably like 33 or 34. Have we done a 33? I don't know about that.
I think it's probably 34
Blackbird. Man.
God damn.
She runs in, swoops it, and runs away. She's a fucking tactical genius. Probably got anything else she could do. I got it, Beck. Don't you worry about it. Your friends are right here.
Why does she sound like Mickey Mouse?
What are you talking about?
That's how old people sound.
Oh my god, she sucks, Chris. Give me a new NPC to play. We had her when we were like level 5. Give me a new one. Like, it's like, oh, it's a little too hard.
I just realized. Basically, what we did is the equivalent of like, wow, you have a quest to, carry some NPC somewhere that you decided not to do as part of the main quest because you fucked off for like 68 levels to do something else, and you came back and you're way over leveled for this NPC now.
Because I don't remember
But enemy
Blackwood.
scaled with you.
Yeah. Because I don't remember Blackwood motivation. She isn't suicidal enough to stay here to give Leon flanking, is she? That
No,
would be
she's definitely
insane.
not.
She's not. What a bitch. Oh, she goes up there, even further
Wow.
behind than last time. She was in this square, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
She can get 30 feet there, I think. Yeah. If she went, like, she takes one die. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe I was miscounting diagonals. I don't know.
Oh, wait! Persistent
No,
fire
actually-
damage.
Oh, she has
on the ground.
25.
Oh,
She's
yeah, you're
25,
right.
not 30. She had 25. She's
Yeah,
30,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Surely she went like there to there and then there back to there. No.
Also,
That's
a
what
kind
I
of
thought,
important thing we did miss is
Yeah.
on it's the end of its turn. It needed to take the D10
Yeah, you're right.
persistent.
You're
Yeah, I
right.
was just remembered as well.
10
I was gonna say.
and 20. 4
Does-
fire. Fire does not go out.
And it doesn't
So-
use its ancestral guardian. does it?
Ancestors.
No. it doesn't.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
I clearly heard her say ancestors, so that's weird.
Ancestors.
Yeah, it goes again.
That's pretty good.
Dude, he has a sick bid. Does he has a bid like this, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Man,
Like-
Kind of jealous.
It like reaches my head.
The magic item better be like a beard or something, like a beard you can wear to gain giant strength or some shit.
Alright, so
Ooh, imagine
Moonsong,
getting
you
this
also-
guy's strength.
There's like a big fucking boulder on the ground next to you now.
Yeah, well, I will sustain the spell.
That is already on the map, right?
Thank God for no concentration.
Sustain
Ooh,
the
sustain the
spell.
spell, okay.
Come on.
Nat
Good
one,
time
nat
to
one,
play.
nat one, nat
Fortitude
one.
saving throw.
Nat one.
Hey.
Hey, not a critical
Ow.
success. Let's take it. Let's take it.
Ancestors, protect me. Takes no cold damage.
Fucking ancestors, pieces of shit.
I mean, it is removing an action every turn. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually, no, it's moving a bit. Oh, it's using it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he keeps. And then
2 actions, huh? Well, what good spell uses 2 actions? All of them.
Yeah, is there anything that can make him slowed so he can't kill us as quickly?
Is there anything that can kill him as a 2-action ability? But you should cast that one.
Disintegrate.
yeah, no, it's not quite like that. See, I was thinking of a spiritual weapon, like
You know, I've always heard he was
Right.
pretty good.
I did think of a funny thing. I was looking like, what other arrows do I have that might be helpful right now? And I was like, oh, a sleep arrow, maybe that. And it's like a DC 17 because we
Oh,
got it
yeah,
so
yeah.
early.
Ah,
on. I was like,
yeah.
so useful.
fuck, I don't think we have a chance with that.
Yeah. You know what spell doesn't require a save though? You know? There's one spell.
This position is dangerous to stand in, apparently.
Yeah, but I think it's all pretty far.
Okay, I will do a 2-action level 5 heal on Beck.
Oh, I'm going in, Leon. I'm coming back,
And
baby.
then
I'm back, baby.
And I'm saying, get him!
Oh, that's
Don't
bad
let him
inspiration
throw
right
any
there.
more rocks at us.
No more rocks. I'll stand in the way of any rock. Don't you worry about it, Moonsong. All the rocks will be hitting
Shit,
me.
what is this? Level 5, that's
5d8 plus 40.
5d8, yeah.
It's 40.
Oh, I'm having memories of Flaky casting these spells. Oh,
Yeah. It was always so nice until he.
oh
couldn't
it's
save
so
himself.
nice. Oh, it's so nice. I gained 65 HP. Oh, it's so nice.
Suddenly, the turn of the tide.
I look at the giant and I'm like, oh man, that's a tasty looking dish right there. Mm-mm-mm.
I was like,
My
you,
turn.
you didn't heal yourself, but okay.
Nah, it's real
Is-
support player.
I need to get back in there and stay in there.
Yeah.
It's just a shame there's no way that you're flanking with me and you're within 15 feet.
If you want to delay until after my turn, I might move up and stay there this time like a real badass. Hey Leon, stay right where you are, man. I'm coming.
Leon.
I delay.
Oh, what a tactical mastermind.
It's because of all the sparring we've done, you know? We're all in sync.
So I stand here, so I'm like really in the fucking way of
Actually-
Moonsong, you know? Like, I'm
Yeah,
like, get
okay.
the fuck off of them, you know? And he's still
Standing
delaying,
half
thank
of
God.
his height or something.
Yeah.
How tall are you when you're big?
Fuck, who knows? Like 80 feet.
How tall are you
I don't
normally?
How tall am I normally? I'm a pretty big guy. Normally, I am
6 something,
6 foot.
right?
I'm 6'4" normally.
So you're
Yeah.
like 12'8", I think. It literally doubles. It's like just double
Baby.
the size.
Really?
Okay.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I'm going to attempt to knock
And this
down.
guy's still a lot taller than you.
Shut up. He's short.
So he's like
He's 20
15?
feet tall.
He's 20.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
20 feet tall and weighs 10,000 pounds.
Beck doesn't even give this guy
10,000?
cover
Yeah.
to Beck.
10,000.
Or cover, yeah, from
Yeah,
Beck.
but I'm
None.
I'm a bigger target. Chris, that was my quick in action, by the way, just right here.
Okay.
Then I will attempt to knock him down, and Blackbird being a
Come on.
tactical genius gives me the +2 on my attack.
Okay.
I've clicked the button. Oh my god, I reroll. I have to hit. I reroll.
Come on.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
It hurts so bad. It hurts
Oh,
so bad to be
no.
so bad as I am.
It's like
So that counts as
exact
2
same.
attack rolls for saying, man, a
Yeah.
5 and an 8 feels so fucking bad. I take my third action, crit fish, baby. I'm like, damn it, Leon, I can't hit it, but you got it, man, you got it.
Hmm.
3, oh my god, 853. Ugh.
Yeah, that stings, man.
Okay,
Leon.
I am raising my shields.
Good call.
This is your first
love it.
action.
Moving over here.
No, now we're not flanking, friend.
I know. Oh wait, yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna
I
attack,
will-
attack first.
Yeah,
then
I
move.
will attack first. You're right. I was too eager. Huh.
Come
Nope.
on.
Jesus,
Oh.
we got better in this fight. Holy
No,
shit.
Another 3?
move over here.
Fuck,
yeah.
man.
That's my turn.
Another 3.
Oh,
The
shit.
giant turns to face the party and says, "My
Ancestors."
ancestors lead me to victory."
Oh, man.
Well, I imagine your ancestors are pretty big, so.
And then stabs at Beck with his spear.
I hate to see it.
He tries.
He succeeds, let's be real now. He at least
What?
succeeds. He at least succeeds.
But I'm finally within range.
And that actually crits me. Man, it sucks.
Oh.
You have 26 AC?
Yeah.
Maybe that's
So 48 reduced by 11.
same AC.
Oh, but I missed.
More than that now, right? What is
Well,
your...
10, now it's 11, I think.
I'm gonna
Okay.
So I
re-roll.
take 31,
So you're
right?
gonna re-roll this, okay. He likes the damage. Saw the 648 and is like, I want that to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
30.
Ah!
So hard to hit.
Oh.
It really is, man.
Does
30.
not hit.
Well,
No.
so the thing is, it didn't renew its Ancestral Guardians, right?
Yeah,
It just
it
did.
Yeah.
It
just
did.
did right at the start of his turn. First thing was.
Fuck yeah. I was waiting for the Ancestors, but I
No,
didn't.
he did it. He
Yeah,
did
Yeah,
it.
it
He
did
did
that,
say
it
that,
did
yeah.
that. Everyone
We
mocked
laughed
him, saying
through
it
it.
as well.
Everyone mocked him. We went over him actually.
Exactly.
Mocking your deaths.
Every 6 seconds.
And then he punches at Leon.
The classic.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
I don't see a. Oh, nope.
No. Alright, I just fucking roll in that 20, Becky, piece
It's
of
capable
shit.
of rolling
Fucking
bad
that
as well.
20 in a turn, you
Roll
goddamn bastard.
Oh, no. D20 and Persistent Fire.
You're
Yeah,
right.
baby.
Good
But,
remembering.
I mean, it'll only take like another 20 turns for the D10s to get him. Shit, fuck, how many turns it'd be?
Okay,
Haste-
it
oh,
goes
okay.
out.
Take 6,
Only
but
like
does it use its
3,
reaction?
4 hit?
No,
turns?
and it goes out.
Fuck you.
5 turns?
Shit. It's never gonna be 10 rounds, it's combat, right? It's only been like 5 or some shit. It's chill.
It's probably been like
Because if
6.
it's 10
All
rounds,
right.
Chris, tell me because I'm a little
Yeah, you're right.
Let's
I
do
should've
this
counted.
for it.
Let's say, I think
Fucking
that's
attacks.
6. That seems like
Okay, that's 6. Okay.
reasonable.
Yeah, okay, seems fair.
So
Did Blackbird use... Yeah, she did it on
she used it on
Leon.
Beck. She did it
Or
on
Bex, yeah. Okay, cool.
And I still
So just 4 straight attacks. It is flat-footed still because it still has not moved or removed the snare.
you loved it.
By the way, Beck, you took the.
Hey,
thingy off, right?
I
Did
rolled
lose
the
it?
wrong
Light
fucking
damage.
item. I'm gonna take that attack, but it should be a 37. And I'm
Sorry,
gonna roll the damage for my...
What check?
The reduced
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
from the reaction?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it would have been 42.
Yeah,
actually.
give me the
31.
bow damage. That hits with the bow.
So...
13?
13.
13.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
One more chipping it down, chipping a check.
No.
That's a
30 flat-footed, still no, I'm guessing.
30, no flat footed.
30
So it's...
That's with +1, and then 32 with the flat-footed. Still no.
Oh. That would have been so nice. Look at that damage.
it's a nice
All right, and so now I'm on my 4th attack, right? Yeah.
Mm.
I swear I've not ever felt like fucking once. Hit the masters on real hard.
Blackbird.
Hmm.
At least I hit it once.
She can't even get within melee range and then run away. How bad is the aid action? It's really bad, right? Maybe. Oh no, but then it uses her reaction. She needs that for the +2. She has built-in aid.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any sort of range shit. She doesn't have anything ranged.
She's the
She
same.
picks up a rock.
She belongs in a library.
What's she doing?
True.
Going out here and killing a giant?
What's she called? As
that
a
was
direct
up to her.
superior.
She would never enter a turn there. Is there any way I can get within melee? I can't go down here, right? That's not a thing I can do, right?
Down where?
No, that would be difficult terrain. If I like walk across the edge of the cliff,
No.
like that movement, that's
No.
not okay. There's gotta be an action she can do, right? There's gotta be. But I don't think there is. I think she moves over here. She wants
She
to
has
be.
12 medicine. She can
But you
attempt
can't
to
treat
save
wounds
on
as a
you.
10 minutes action.
No, you're right. She doesn't have battle medicine. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's like she spends a whole turn moving around here, so she's nowhere near the target of Moonsong, but gives a nice fresh target.
Okay. Hit me.
No, she doesn't actually. She doesn't want to be here. Maybe she
Moonsong.
hides maybe she hides behind these a little bit. She doesn't want to be next to Moonsong.
First, we click the wrong button there.
Sustain.
Sustain the spell. It's a shit damage roll. And he's gonna fail this one.
Crit fail this one. Can he crit
Yeah.
fail on that one? Maybe.
No, he just
He will ancestors the damage.
Only 5 damage. I'm glad he used it on
I
that.
like it. I like it. I dig. What are we doing?
You have 2 actions, so.
Yeah, I know. It's no one critically needs healing apart from me.
Claudia.
And Claudia's not joining even if I heal her.
That's true.
Claudia's like cleaning herself. Like
Oh, there's a lot of blood on Claudia right now.
Claudia's just eating the mastodon.
Nice. I hunted this. That elephant is mine. Yeah.
Delicious.
And Claudia crit it twice in a row. You know.
She
She's
did
not
well.
very
She
good
did
about
well.
that.
She did well.
Maybe she
I'm
can
gonna do
crit
another.
the tiger
I'm gonna
giant
do-
twice in a row.
I'm gonna try another searing light.
Ooh,
Level 4.
let's go.
Come on. Give me the 20.
Oh! He's done it.
God, Tom, he got it. He got it.
Regrets the ancestors. Actually, no, it doesn't technically because it would have been bad if he tried to use it on this. Would have lost it forever. Well, not forever until tomorrow.
Ooh. You
Um,
think that's gonna be tomorrow for this
too much
creature?
damage.
You think that's gonna be
So 40 damage,
Okay. Oh, you love
I'm
to see it.
inspired.
40 fire damage. That's a clutch crit.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking clutch.
I burned
Back.
his beard off with it.
That gives me the +2. She has so much faith in me. What a nice lady. And then I
My foe's
will...
weak. Get him back.
No, wait, can I...
Get him.
I want to sudden charge, so I'm flanking, so I sudden charge it here, Chris.
Okay.
And I attack it.
Okay,
flanking?
show me the money.
60.
On it is. There to that.
Shouldn't- What?
Because it goes through both sides of the token. One goes through like this side of the token, one goes through this side of the token.
Oh.
I beat both my hero points though, right? Yeah, I believe so. Just gotta hit it the old school way with
Show
+2 though.
me
Just
the
crit it,
money.
man. Just fucking get this thing done.
You say it like I
Show-
have an option.
It's
the
so
money.
easy.
I've
Fish.
picked it. I have the hands off the keyboard. I will
Ian,
wait
show
as
me
long
the
as it
fucking
takes.
money right now.
How's everyone
Second,
doing
I was going to do so much maths on Beck's head to calculate how to miss by 1.
Oh
Do it, baby. Didn't
no! Miss with a one. Miss with a one.
It hurts just the one part, and that's all it went with.
I will exacting
Fish.
strike as my second my
To
third
not
real
increase the
action.
multiple attack penalty.
So if I miss, it doesn't increase. Yeah. So boop. Hands up. Man, holy shit! I rolled bad.
Double one.
But with the last one, which is the normal attack, with Silver's only -5, easy nat 20, baby. Easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Look,
It's
throw
not,
that in.
you paid up the price.
I did the 2 nat ones. I did my duty.
Come
Man,
on.
it takes so long.
So many dice to
If
roll.
it better not, I don't want another nat 1. I would just feel terrible.
I mean, that'd be kind of
For
amazing.
1 in
wouldn't it?
8,000, that would feel terrible.
Oh,
With
That's it.
flanking.
flanking. Oh, and the
Maybe.
fatigue.
Well, hang on a second.
the
We weren't
fatigue.
sure
And
if it was
fatigue.
33 or 34. And with the
It
flanking,
is a
and the
34
fatigue,
anyways. Yeah, it is.
that is. Well, you weren't sure if it was 34 with fatigue or not. It's not fatigue the entire fight, but you've been
It is
tossing up
fatigue,
between
though.
33 and
Okay.
34. And I can confirm this does hit.
Nice. 30,
And
okay.
indeed.
Because
35 damage.
Oh.
Through its neck.
Oh my god, thank fucking god.
Ooh, laddie.
And blood pouring down its chest. It collapses to the ground.
Dude, exacting strike actually fucking made me hit that. Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah.
Exacting
I don't know
strike war.
if bad enough one is good enough for it to be proof. But, you know.
Oh, thank fucking god! I remember the last attack.
Get out the D100s, boys.
Oh, please, please.
Wait, no, we talked about this. Remember, we're gonna all do our D4s and then do the D100s.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, show me those D4s, boys.
God, I've run to 2 every time.
Oh no, not me, not me, not me.
We don't want to do this. Let's
No,
roll
this
the
is
new
worse.
defaults. New defaults.
I like this. I like this.
defaults.
Anybody
no.
Jacko rolls his D100 last. Jacko
rolls it first. Don't be like that.
Jacko rolls it last. Right, Jacko definitely.
I listened to it at the end.
Okay, fuck it. 81. So a decent chance at least we get a 2.
No, for a 4. Oh,
Okay.
Jacko.
Jacko,
Here we
don't
go.
pity anyone.
Oh,
Here
God,
we
please.
go. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, thank god. Still only 2. How have we never? I swear we haven't even had a 3.
We've had a 3.
We had
one
3.
three.
That's
every
why you got the
level.
horn of blasting.
We've done every
Yeah.
level. Feels like, oh yeah, Horn of
I don't think
Blast
we've
was
had
out
one,
fucking
right?
time. Imagine we had a Horn of Blast.
I thought about using it in this combat, but I was
Oh,
like,
really?
but its save is so fucking high.
Yeah, it'd
gonna
be
take
terrible
nothing.
in this. It's like it has like an AOE thing. That's the only thing it's good for is like the AOE function.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, we actually won this fight though. Man,
Yeah.
Beck was a little smart this fight with the running in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
Oh,
when
my
creatures
friend.
don't have attack opportunity, it makes it so much easier to do that.
I mean, also the potion of haste. Like, I would never be able to do that.
oh yeah,
nowadays.
that helps big time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would never have enough actions.
Oh man.
Wait, so level 11
As
gear?
you search through its belongings, I don't have many, but at the bottom of the sack of rocks, there's 4 rocks left in it.
Mhm.
You find
Like research.
Another rock.
a chainmail shirt
Ooh.
Ooh.
with runes on it that you can recognize easily enough by this point because they're fairly basic runes. It is +2 resilient.
Ooh,
Ho
plus
ho ho
2.
ho.
That's 2 resilient. Oh my god, do you see this says it's number 2 on it?
Yeah.
Oh, you've really been paying attention to classes, yeah.
I
So
can't
is it
feel
not a named type of armor? It's just plus 2
It's a
resilient.
+2 resilient chain shirt. I think chain shirt's a type of armor.
Yeah.
I think so.
Is it like
I
it's
don't
like
like
human,
chainmail.
it's like human size,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Well,
Wait, a chainmail or chain shirt? Sorry,
Chain shirt, unless that doesn't exist.
light
it's
armor,
chainmail.
crazy.
you must have defeated whoever was wearing it originally.
To be honest, I felt a bit bad about fighting him at the beginning. It seemed like he just was a dude a little down on his luck, but I mean,
He seemed eager enough to hunt us.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. Once he got into it real quick. But man, that was a.
Mm.
I'm sorry it almost looked like I was leaving you out there for a bit, Leon. It just I drank this potion. I didn't really know how it worked. I was really fast. So I sort of like run around.
You were zooming.
Blackbird comes forth and says, "Indeed, it certainly was just looking for food. Tiger giants are not innately evil creatures, but they are chaotic, nomadic wanderers with a
Sounds like
penchant to
someone
look
I
out
know.
only for themselves and their own."
I look at him with even more respect for his kind, because what a
Paid
man.
no heed to our warnings. Sad to.
It's true. He deserved what he got. But man,
Very dangerous enemy.
Yeah, Moonsong.
yeah, he took a big boulder to the head right there.
That was very scary.
Yeah, let me have a look at you.
It comes to that one that kills me. So.
DC 30. I'm confident now, baby.
Oh boy.
Man, why are my spells always so slow? Oh god, man, it just
that's
fails.
bad.
Doesn't hurt. Like, oh. No, it's, I've never treated wounds from quite such a big boulder before,
Oh, yeah, there's a big dent there.
Lucky I have.
Yeah.
You
By the way, I
depend.
do.
Like,
Is it cool if I put that chain shirt in the haversack?
Yeah, you have it.
never do a healer here.
Definitely not gonna wear it because it's bad for stealth.
Sure, yeah, but definitely, yeah, you can put it in there, but we definitely don't want to just like hand it away for like provisioning or some shit. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that was a big guy. It's not often enough I would run into someone bigger than me.
And
Significantly so.
probably pretty heavy as well. I mean, did you hear it stomp around? Must have
Yeah,
been at
yeah,
least 100 pounds.
But can we just for fun,
100
roll like a
times.
D8 to see like cardinal direction that it falls to see if it lands on Beck?
Oh god.
No, it's standing upright because it's pinned by an arrow. It can't fall over. There's an arrow sticking to
Pretty
it.
strong arrow.
It's like barely through the sole of a shoe at this point.
It's just slumped there. It's like
What's its
this is-
bolt, Chris?
It's really morbid, but this always makes me. Well, always makes me laugh. That sounds like really fucking evil, but it always amuses me. Should we say in the Expanse when people
That's
get
a
shot in zero gravity with like their
Me,
mag
oh,
boots
thank
stuck
you,
to the
thank
floor, and they just kind of like slump there,
Yeah.
standing upright, just like a puppet.
Man,
It's pretty evil.
I love how they portray everything in Zero G. It's
They're
so-
actually, and it's interesting. I was even
So
commenting.
good.
I was chatting with David. You don't know who David is, but he's a guy from World of Warcraft the other day about it. And, like how much better they get. Like this particular current season is like it was good in the first season. It was a great portrayal, but like there were definitely still moments where
I got it, Tom.
Oh yeah, you got it. Where like they'd be in zero G and you'd see like Holden like lean on the back of someone's chair or whatever, just like their computer screen, like clearly putting his weight. And you're like, well, you just wouldn't, you'd never like need to lean your weight like that in zero G. The current season, I guarantee they've got at least like one production person on set whose sole job it is to like think of everything from like a zero G perspective and be like, wait,
That's cool.
that's not right.
Well, and just like the idea of like how dangerous internal bleeding is in Zero G, like I love that shit. It's so
Holy shit,
good.
That would be very dangerous. Huh?
Hey, Leon gets.
Yeah,
you
because
get- you
without
get-
gravity, you
14?
basically don't stop bleeding.
I'm like, Moonstone, sure you're okay to be using all that magic? What if there's any more of them? Well,
If there's any more,
Um,
I think we should definitely go.
Around the
Yeah.
corner. Ancestors.
I have one more
Pack of
ancestor.
giants.
Because I want to see how heavy this guy is. I want to go over and
Okay.
try to drag him.
Okay, how much how much you can drag is measured in bulk, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
I mean,
what's like
it's how much you can actually lift. Yeah.
what's the weight of like one bulk item? Like
No, that's bulk on creature side. Let me look.
Okay.
Estimate the bulk of creatures. So this is a huge creature, so it's 24 bulk. Alright, according to rules. Now I can lift 21 if I'm not carrying anything else. But if I rage, I could fucking wreck him. Maybe I'm not raging.
just like suplex him.
Oh wait, dragging. It was about dragging. Treated bulk as half. Oh, counts as
You can drag it
12.
around.
I can drag 12 without even being I can drag 12 while still carrying all my shit. I kind of drag. Oh, it's fucking really hard. Like I'm moving in half speed, something comes. But I kind of just like grab its arm and just sort of like drag it off like the path,
Grab its beard and drag.
Yeah. Just like kind of dump it somewhere near these trees, so it's not on the path.
Sure.
I'm like, fuck it's just a big one.
He's a chonker.
While-
It's
while
like a
you're doing-
literal like furrow in the ground where he's being dragged.
While you're doing that, I'm just like kneeling beside Claudia and bending her ears while she's feasting on the mastodon. Good job, good job.
Fucking hell, working up a good sweat. Yeah, look, hey, it's like a kind of spirit. Kind of like have a look, see if I can bandage them up, or you reckon she's not gonna like that?
Oh, I'm sure she'll like it if it actually works.
Alright, let me try this. I attempt a DC 20. Don't want to get on Claudia's wrong side and critically fail, She would hate that. DC 20. Oh, I knew I should have done the DC 30. Slash 4d8 plus 10. Boom. Oh, baby. Heal Claudia up for 24. Good enough. Not really, but whatever.
24.
You definitely have a -2 penalty for tiger anatomy. That's not fair.
But it's not
Succeeded.
really fine.
It's horrible.
Um,
What's that for, Jacko?
for knowing about mastodons.
Oh right, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, you know that mastodons are basically primitive elephants. Ooh, elephants. Primitive elephants who dwell predominantly in temperate forests. There, they typically travel in close-knit social groups and feed on the forest vegetation. This one was
Okay, so they're
clearly,
not extinct. Very nice.
tamed by the. They may be now. Clearly tamed by the tiger jack.
Do we
He was
want to
probably not like probably himself. It's weird that he'd be this deep into
Yeah.
the kingdom. Like he typically would be like found in the beyond or unknown territory.
But you've got to get high CR thing somehow. But I'm like, do we actually want to butcher this for some of its meat? I mean, it looks like it's all right, and it's a mighty big creature. At least for dinner tonight.
I suppose it's just a bit of a scene if somebody were to travel past. It's hard to explain.
Do you think they're going to ask questions about the pie that's butchering a creature this size?
Yeah, well, maybe not directly, but to the dawn, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Bro, what do you think? Can we spend some time and feast? Yeah. Alright, that's a yeah. Cool.
We don't need to stay right here. We could cut off like some, a big chunk of it and just carry it with us, for dinner.
Alright, I like it.
Trunk is a delicacy.
Yeah, what part of it looks the tastiest, Chris? I've got his knife just.
I mean, the trunk is just like one big muscle. There's no way that tastes.
I
there's
rolled
no fat,
28,
right?
so I should
Probably
know.
probably from like the
The
torso.
butt, right? The
Yeah.
butt.
It's like that, or else it's like the rump, right? Like that.
Yeah.
I cut off his ass with my greatsword. And because it's a flaming greatsword and frozen,
It's
cooks it,
Not
then
fancy
freezes it.
cuts.
Cooks it, then freezes it for my
Yeah,
sweet
cooked it
meal
and
later.
freeze it.
Oh my god.
That does make
I'm,
sense.
I'm like, oh, all right, we can have this for dinner tonight. It'll probably taste all right. Wait, that guy also the +1 striking long spear. I do the very comedic effect of putting the giant spear in the bag of holding,
It
It's
just keeps going.
Wait,
Very
it's a huge sized weapon, right? So you can wield it. Wait, what happens if you try to wield a huge sized weapon?
You just can't.
You can't like use it, but
I don't
can't do
know.
one like
I have
large.
no idea.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I won't try to use it.
So
You
big.
have a clumsy 8. I don't know.
Oh fuck! Right, but I'll add it to the bag holding. +1 striking. Was it striking?
Nah, yes, I think so.
Must have been right. It did a
Must
lot
have
of
been.
damage.
I close the tiger giant.
+1 spiking. I'm just saying striking. +1 striking. Spiking long spear huge.
Yeah, it's +1 striking.
Cool. All right, let's hold on then, I guess. Get some more miles covered today.
Yeah, let's go.
This has done a lawful act. You technically apprehended someone carrying a magic weapon illegally. Now who's the door?
I mean,
Now
if
we
you
stole
think
it.
about it, we're helping the Dominion as much as we're taking them down right now. Outside
They're
of
really doing the job for them.
the major.
Dude,
Imagine if they'd recruited this guy though.
Oh fuck, dude! I got a deleted potion of quickness. It feels bad, by the way.
That was very useful.
Feels bad. Need to get me another one of those bad boys. All right, world map.
If only I had some stuff.
All right. Next time we see Tom, I'll be like, "Hey, Tom, can you bring me any of these bad boys up?"
Right, there's a long fight. There's no way I can scroll up and see what travel action that was. Almost. I can see the double crit from the tiger.
That was the second travel action.
That was the second one. Yeah, I was going into the nighttime, or some point during the second.
Because we went through to one day was going.
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
to the
you're
east and
right,
then was
you're
to
right.
So it's nighttime.
One,
One.
two,
Magic, come to me.
19,
Give me the
20.
power of
Oh,
the gods.
Maybe you should say ancestors. It seemed to work for the bigger.
Ancestors guide me. Ancestors guide me.
Oh god.
I mean, let me just tell you about it. You know, look,
shit.
the ancestors are very important to this person. I'll have you know.
They seem to be.
It makes sense. It's just.
It says
It's
okay.
funny.
So here's how that shit works for it. So it's got this guardian
action, right?
spirit bullshit. Oh yeah. So okay, firstly its action is ancestral guardian.
Hmm.
So I'll just if I can push this so you can enjoy.
Ooh,
Okay, wait, what was it?
Yeah.
Daisy
32.
Okay.
So I mean, it worked out for a lot.
Plus 2 AC, it's
And
like
then
80.
it's got. Oh yeah, it's got this goodness.
Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah.
And also this is the
Wait, what's the 2 much? Oh, the 20. Okay, yeah.
this is the reaction.
20 energy damage. Okay.
It does press apart. Oh no.
And if it exceeds the 20, then it loses the
Yeah.
ancestors for the day.
Interesting.
I'm glad to see.
Well,
the
I not maybe
ancestors
not for the day
within
until I
frame.
repraise to his ancestors for 10
My
minutes.
ancestors smile upon me in pity.
Can you say the
Damn,
same?
son.
Yeah, that was a cool little boy, you know.
Yeah, that's
Very hurt.
pity he wanted to fight us. Yeah. We were happy to ride away.
Big mistake.
He was
God, give me the power of the elements. Ooh.
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 What's the DC for these night times? 20. is-
Currently,
Yeah.
28. No, 26.
Easy. Yeah, I'll chill with the nature. Want to get down with the nature? Hey.
Oh, nature boys. Yeah, you know,
Nature Boys Unite.
you sit there, you know, bonding with your tiger Claudia while Beck continues to bring the power of the elements to bear. At his will.
We'll try and aim it at the tree this time. Don't worry, a little damage to nature is fine.
Okay, give me the whatever else that Moonsong and Bromok are doing tonight. Oh, they
Already
have?
did. It was a nat 1 on my
Way up
stuff.
Yeah, I rolled
sad.
that before.
Failed.
Sad. Okay.
Tablets, yeah.
Plains resting.
Blackbird, what one did she do, Chris?
He has nothing. She's, you know, she's very tired from the fight today. She's got to get a long night's rest.
Shit.
In the morning, south.
Let's do like in players channels, all
In the
players,
middle
but
of
like
the night.
get rid of the editing control base so someone else can do it next time. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. South. Okay. We travel onwards for the day. For the morning anyway. And as you're
Same time.
traveling,
Oh no.
Oh.
He hasn't rolled the button. It's a planned encounter. I hate those.
Nah, not half an hour before session.
Cliffhangers.
We get
as you're
magic.
traveling along the road.
What road?
On a road?
Yeah,
Road.
yeah. I mean, there's roads everywhere.
Get off
the
You know, it's not like a main road, but like along the path.
Get off the
Let's see what happens.
Hmm.
You encounter nothing at all
Mhm.
until
We roll a second one.
We keep rolling till we get an answer.
so that way, which way, south or?
South.
I believe
South.
Okay, cool.
no,
Don't wanna
southeast.
touch
No encounter.
Don't want to touch the V or E of Ella.
Southeast. Oh no, okay.
No, it was south.
I was saying, if you're southeast, Chris says there's no one less anymore. Can we change direction? They can't be in both the south and the south.
As you're traveling, you see, as you know, you often encounter people as you're traveling on the road, so it's not immediately of note to you.
Mhm.
But seated beside the road, you see an old halfling sitting on
Great.
like the stump of the very like close cut stump of a tree, like an only foot high stump. Sort of hunched over a bit, and sort of kneeling next to him in apparent conversation is a young girl who seems to be human, but I mean, kids, it's hard to be sure. The old halfling is wearing crude animal hair jerkin and sort of like leather pants, and is barefoot, as halflings so often are. While the girl is dressed in peasant, like just typical peasant garb of cotton or hemp or, you know, it's cloth clothing, with a pair of tight laced boots. And her hair is like kind of tied back with just like a rough piece of string. And as you approach along the road, you sort of, you know, get near enough, because you guys all have pretty good perception by this point.
Oh yeah.
You begin overhearing the conversation from about sort of 30 feet away or so. You hear the little girl saying, "No, not these ones, Master. They're scary. Scarier than the Hell Knights, maybe."
We're happy about this. Fuck
The
yeah.
old man, the old halfling, responds again as you guys are drawing closer all the time. "Really, Celia? They don't seem all that bad to me. Come now, girl. Be my eyes. Tell me what they look to be." The girl kind of examines you guys as you're now sort of like 20 feet away or so and says,
Look pretty good.
"They all come mounted on horses. Strong ones, too. They wear good armor and carry weapons openly.
Put away my weapon.
Oh.
One is a big man, really big, and he looks angrier than I've ever seen.
Hey. What the fuck?
The next horse is armored, and a monster walks beside him. He carries a spear that has seen many battles. A woman rides with him.
Oh, it means a time.
An old one. She's not too bad, I suppose. There's an orc too, I think, clad all in leather with the eyes of a killer. And lastly comes a lady elf on a strange horse like I've never seen. She looks oddest of all, Master. I'm not certain she's of this world."
This girl's too smart. We gotta kill her.
Well, I don't want to say anything, but I do as she as she's like like looking at us. When I meet her eye gaze, I do give her a hand and a smile to indicate friendliness.
Yes, at this point you sort of like you're drawing level with them, and the old halfling looks up at you or faces up to you with clearly blind, clouded eyes, but kind of faces towards you and smiles and says, "Please, you seem to be capable sorts. Will you stay a moment and hear of our plight? We really are desperate for aid."
Oh, when you said, I didn't realize it was a random encounter, someone in need of aid. You didn't say so.
Of course, we have a moment of time to listen.
Yeah,
my name is Leon.
but-
It's a real pleasure.
While Leon's talking, I'm like checking for anyone else activity in any kind of bushes, trees, anywhere around to see is it an ambush?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
I assume there is an ambush and draw my weapon.
Damn my rolls.
Moonsong, you notice no ambushes or anything, but you do see, like off the path, behind where they are sitting relative to you, maybe a mile or mile and a half away. There's a bit of the ground undulates a bit, but you can see the top halves of some short buildings and some smoke rising, as if there's a small village or hamlet or group of homes over there.
Okay.
And yeah, as the sound of your horse's hooves come to the stop, the old halfling smiles warmly and says, my name is Miro, and this is Celia, my apprentice. We are from the commune over yonder. I am something of an elder there. We, in recent times, have come to be plundered and forced to pay homage to a group of bandits, most nefarious and evil. We seek aid of any kind we can, but we have grown not to trust those Hell Knights in their plate armor. You, though, you seem to me to be capable travelers. Perhaps you might find some time in your travels to lend us aid. We know where the bandits are led. It is not far from here.
There's a village over there. I'm gonna point out the direction. You notice?
Well, it's certainly. I'm sorry to hear for your troubles. We are, in fact, capable in handling such a situation. I kind of look at the others, say,
How far from here is it?
Not far. The village is close. The commune is close. The bandits, but a little further on past that, maybe an hour's ride from here. They reside in a cave.
I look to the others kind of
your assistance. We have not much to offer by way of rewards, but we would be extremely grateful. We don't know to whom else to turn.
Do you know how many there are?
Oh, more than a dozen, I would say. They don't all come at once, but when they do, Celia tells me she rarely recognizes the same faces among them.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of look to Leon and it's yeah, we're doing this, right?
Yeah, I know what it's like to be undefended in the village.
An hour isn't too far.
The little girl's face brightens up. She says, "Oh, really? Oh, we had not hoped. Thank you. You are so kind."
Can I do just the sense motive?
Thank
equivalent
you.
to matter, which I always forget.
Yeah, perception.
I
Perception.
didn't want to do it. Thank you.
Yeah, they seem honest to you.
Mhm.
The old blind halfling is what strikes you is that he truly is he truly is begging for help here, but he seems to not at all be like humiliated by having to do so. It's like it doesn't seem prideful enough that it sort of hurts him to have to say the words "I beg."
Well, Miro, I'm assuming you're a village elder of some kind. Is that correct?
I am considered something of a leader in the commune, although I have never called myself such. People come to me with all sorts of problems. Alas, this is one I cannot solve. Perhaps in my younger days there was something I could have done.
The actions you've taken, I'm sure, have given prosperity to the village. Now, can we offer you a ride back to your home?
That would be very kind. Thank you. He
no
kind
problem
of
at all.
stands up and like sort of fumbles around. Oh, where shall I come?
Blackbird, if you don't mind riding with someone else.
Yeah, Blackbird
Or
like swings
if
down
someone
and
else
goes
is,
over to
Yeah,
to take over the elder.
I gesture and I can.
to the
pull her up.
spectral horse. Okay, no. Okay, well, yeah, if you gesture, like she was just sort of heading over because she's ridden with
Right. That's
with
fair.
John before, but like, if you gesture, she just kind of nods and swings up. And yeah, both like the young girl Celia leads the blind old halfling over to Bob, and like he's very light. You just sort of like put a hand down and help him up, and like they could both quite easily fit up on Bob. Like she's very young. She's only like 7 or 8. And he's just a halfling, so like between the two of them.
It's like one person in way to me.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, assuming you're okay with it, they both sort of get up on Bob.
Yeah. Ride safely, like slowly.
Put on your seatbelts.
To the commune.
Yeah. As
And then
Begin the in-flight.
If you look to your left,
wear your
you'll see
seatbelt and-
Mastodon, which we defeated yesterday.
I wouldn't be seeing anything, I'm afraid.
Well, if you look to your left, you might smell the rotting power meat.
I smell something.
Oh, that was just Leon.
mostly
Oh.
just Beck.
Definitely.
Hey, no, he's on Leon's horse. He's on Leon's.
You I
All right.
smell. You with a deep voice. Beck, are you called by your companions?
No, that's Leon. Okay, no. I'm like, maybe.
Are you the angry one?
I guess, maybe.
You kind of got like a half
That's
smile.
what your friends.
We've been dealing with his issues.
I don't call
Trying
them
to
issues.
work them out, you know.
Yes, I smell you, but it is not the smell of a man I smell on you. You smell to me like a beast. Like a force of nature.
I was waiting till we got to that river over yonder,
Well, we
That's
passed a
not
few.
what I mean. My senses are more finely tuned than that. I smell the animal instinct within you. You must be a fine fighter.
I like to think I'm alright, yeah.
While he's saying that, Celia turns to you, Moonsong, sort of riding beside her, and beside the group, and says, "Excuse me, miss, but you're very strange. Where are you from?"
From
France.
the other lands.
Do you have magical powers? You look like you do.
This is the child asking.
Yeah, to Moonsong.
Perhaps I do.
Wow, what animals can you turn into?
Not that kind, I'm afraid.
Oh, really? I thought that's what spellcasters did. And the sort of the halfling laughs, chuckles to himself, and kind of ruffles her hair and says,
I'd note that away as like, okay, so they obviously have like probably druids of some kind or something.
I've taught Celia as my apprentice of certain kinds of magic, but she still has many lessons yet to learn. She is young, though. She is young.
Okay, out of game. This is Beck's chance. They're like these nature magic people. Here you go.
I've got it covered. You know?
Yeah, he's doing great.
I don't need these halflings tell me how to be a wild animal.
Sure.
Maybe I need a little.
Couldn't hurt.
Oh, if you want to see a magical animal, that tiger's actually made of magic energy.
And so is that horse.
Indeed.
But yeah, but the tiger's in
How
shiny.
fascinating.
Well, I mean, it's it came from a magical place, but maybe now it's a real tiger. Verdict's out.
It's all very confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I am
I've had most interesting travels.
I am working.
Anyways, I do have to turn the conversation briefly serious. We have offered our aid and we will. However, the only thing I ask in return is secrecy, that you have not seen us, do not know any one of our description.
Not seen us. Come on, Leon.
There's no need to.
Of course.
mention
If
it.
that is the case, then it is probably best if we ride around the commune. Let Celia off when we are near, and she will head home, for where we are going is no place to take a child of her age. But if you wish, if secrecy is your ultimate goal, then it would be for the best if none others saw you. There are 20-some of us, and 20 is far too large of a number to keep such a secret effectively.
Yeah, as you note, we do stand out a bit.
From Celia's description, I have no doubt of that fact.
Maybe I need to look last time on the road.
So yeah, you guys like ride around it a bit. You don't really go within like 300 or 400 meters of the buildings. Like people could see you, but like no one would people walking around. Nobody would really get like a good description of you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And like yeah, when you like indicate that you're like approximately, I mean, he seems to like know anyway, just from like feeling the wind and knowing like how long you've traveled for and stuff. He seems to be quite adept at blindly navigating around the landscape. Says, right, Celia, hop off here, child, and run home to your parents. I shall see you later, once, hopefully, these bandits have been seen off. Like, Celia nods, obediently, and, yeah, like, just kind of trots off towards the commune. And then he says, right, if we are where I think we are, then continue past the village and find the path that comes out the other side. It will lead through a small area of hills, and eventually we will come to a cave on the right. They will doubtless have sentries, so when we reach the hilly terrain, it would be for the best if we proceeded more cautiously than we have so far.
We appreciate
The intel.
but are you planning to come with us? Sounds dangerous.
I will lead you so that you do not get lost, but I will not be
Of course.
joining you in battle. Those days are long past for me, I'm afraid.
But so I kind of ride up next to Leon to say, once you get close, I plan to go scout ahead.
Sounds good. Oh, with the whole invisibility. Yeah. That's sure to catch him off guard. Yeah, great.
That's so.
All right, catching bandits certainly brings
Bit
back
old
the
school,
memories of being a town guard, doesn't it? Back?
Yeah, luckily I didn't see much action, but
Oh yeah, no, I definitely never got into a kerfuffle myself.
we often
Oh.
talked about finding bandits. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of talk about it.
Yeah, a lot of talk, not much action. Mostly left to the force for.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You guys continue on for another 40 minutes or so. And eventually, yeah, you start passing through like some sort of more, hilly terrain. It's like kind of like the terrain where you fought the tiger giant earlier. Like kind of short cliffs on either side of the road and so forth. And kind of as the sound of the hooves echoing changes, Miro says, we are getting near. Perhaps it would be best if I remained here and looked after whichever mounts you do not intend to take with you.
Yeah, you can look after the horse for me.
A fine name for a steed.
Cheers.
So yeah, he swings himself down relatively dexterously, off of Bob, and as he does, like he lands kind of next to Claudia, who kind of like comes over and sniffs at him inquisitively, and seeming to like know she's there, he kind of reaches out and scratches her between the ears, which she kind of enjoys.
I take notes. Always a scratch between the ears.
And then yeah, so like who's keeping their mount, who's dismounting?
I'm definitely dismounting.
I am also dismounted.
Yeah, seeing as Claudia's pretty positive on this guy, I'll trust him with Bob.
Pretty positive. Oh, please say it on purpose, Shadow.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
And I
so
don't know
no
if there's much of a
mount.
chance of a blind guy taking all our horses and going on.
Hey, if he
Yeah.
needs up, he might probably need more than we
It
do.
might not actually be blind, you know.
Yeah,
Poor
because they're
babes.
cloudy eyes, obviously. Man.
Okay, and then you guys are continuing onwards. With Bromok sneaking on
Yep.
ahead. Okay.
Doing the sneaky deed.
Give me a stealth check then, Bromok, as
Okay.
you lead on ahead of the party.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Come on. Let's go stealthy. Ooh.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
Hey, there's a bandit right there. Hey,
Yeah.
you're really close, Bob.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, Bromok, you sort of sneak on ahead silently and adeptly. And yeah, you sort of get to hear, like, sneaking along beneath the cliff face, and you sense the presence of a pair of sentries as you kind of, like, get sight of this, the cave up here. But it's a little further back behind, but, like, the map doesn't really allow. But you, like, you know,
Right.
sort of gesture to them. Neither of them seem like semi-alert, but not the kind of skilled sentries you would need to spot your
Sure.
approach at that kind of stealth. So yeah, they both seem to be completely.
Yeah, so I do the hand gestures to be like one here, another one to there, right?
Yeah. You like
Some
gestures to the
distance.
party. That's two of them.
Alright.
And then I plan to basically sneak down kind of by this tree, and then I'll hunt prey this guy.
Okay, and I think that as you hunt prey down by this tree here, you mean?
Yep.
Cool. You sneak across the road while one of them's not looking, hunt prey this guy, and I think there, before we roll initiative,
Yeah.
is a good place for us to end
Before
for
we-
today.
Sounds good.
Woot.
Bob, it means we have to roll with stealth. What was stealth?
Assault next time.
Hate to see it.
Stealth, yay.
Hate to see it.
Anyway,
I love to
good session.